We are now live, and let me know when you're ready.
All right.
We'll start the.
Okay.
I'll start the intro. What's funny is that, I I downloaded the video we did last week. I still need to post it up on YouTube. It's on Spotify already, but I gotta post it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
But when I edited out the pregame, and I left the ending because it was funny.
Uh-huh.
It was funny, but I edited out the beginning of it, but apparently I didn't because when I was completely done with everything, I saved it and I uploaded it to Spotify. Um, it still came up. So I was like,
Oh shit.
all right, well, I'm not gonna take it down now. It took fucking forever to load, so
Was
fuck
it
it.
incriminating?
No, it wasn't bad. It was it took forever to load, and I was like, well, shit, dude, I was gonna delete that part, but I might as well just leave it up there. It wasn't bad. It's just I just wanted to start right when we do the intro. Like
Yeah.
that way, the only people that see that part are the people that watch it on Facebook, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's like bonus features if you got the subscription.
yeah, basically, kind of like that. But I'm all good on my end. There's a few things off the top of my head that I want to bring up, so we can go ahead and dive right in if you're down.
Yeah. No. I'm down. I'm just trying to. Whatever. I'm gonna be honest. Fucking whatever. I'll take a picture.
Oh, you know, before we.
I've been running back and forth. I fucking haven't had much whatever and shit because I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get ready for this, and I fucking since 5 o'clock. I've been running back and forth trying to get everything together, and I did everything else except the stuff that I had to do. I felt muffled because I had a cigarette in my fucking mouth because I'm 15 and folks. Yeah, I did everything else except the stuff that I needed to do, and what the fuck?
Okay, I just
And,
posted on my Facebook.
So yeah,
I just
so
posted,
we're good. We're live.
yeah, I just posted on my Facebook that
Light my cigarette.
I just posted on my Facebook that we're live, so we can go ahead and start. And
I can never find what the fuck I need. I want to say that. I'm gonna end up stabbing someone. I'm gonna end up shooting someone. I'm gonna end up getting in trouble for saying that shit.
what else? Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, no. Before we hear how I sound, I can.
We need to do an audio check.
Well, we did, but because I just realized I can pull up the video of me, and I can hear how I sound on the video. Just see how it sounds on there.
Yeah.
I'm just. Okay, you can hear me. I can turn the volume up, but you can hear me, so it sounds good. Okay, cool. All right, let me mute this. There we go. Okay, you're good.
Yep.
Okay,
No?
you ready?
Good.
Okay.
Fuck.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're listening. This is Don't Be So Sensitive with Joy Max Power. I'm Max Power here with my co-host.
Joey, motherfuckers.
So I usually guys, we're going to go and dive right into this real quick before we get started into the actual episode. Just want a really quick reminder to check out our website, don'tbesosensitive.com. You can find all three of our podcasts. This one, Don't Be So Sensitive, Don't Fear the Queer with my good friend Liz, and Banana Stickers, which is a spin-off, an opportunity for you, the audience member, to get in the mic, get your frustrations, tell your story, or just have conversations. Free therapy offered to anybody that wants to get on the mic. Or you can easily get on to this show, or Don't Fear the Queer with Liz and I as well, depending on which way you want to go. Also, check out our website. Also, to quick shout out to my good friend Jeanette Woolley, whom is battling cancer. She has a link. Sorry, we have a link to her page, her merchandise page. That she sells little like souvenirs like that. So please, show her some love. Check out the her link and maybe buy some stuff. She has a lot of really cute little triggers that she makes, and she makes everything by hand. So again, it's there's a lot of love put into it. But other than that, I don't think there's anything that we need to put out in the very beginning. Oh, also one more time, this episode is not sponsored by Natural Light yet. However, if you are a drinker like me and Joey or Ray, you understand this: Natural Light, the safer choice.
The Sunday beer.
Well, for me it's every day, but
Yeah.
But-
you know, the Sunday is the leader. You don't want to get too fucked up. You got to work on Monday.
it's
You
true,
know, if
dude.
you want to drink us, oh man, I just dropped my fucking beer.
No.
It wasn't open. It wasn't open, but I
Oh, thank God. So no, to me. Okay, good. I was like, no.
No, but it wasn't open yet, so now I gotta let that bitch sit. But I'm smoking a cigarette, so I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker right now.
So real quick, what's funny is like, okay, like let's talk about like current events really quickly. What did you hear about the Jake Paul fight?
Nothing. I don't pay attention to that because Jake Paul's a fucking. Hold on, I gotta put this shit so you can hear me. I don't pay attention because to me Jake Paul's a fucking joke. He's a fucking clown, and he doesn't fucking deserve any of that fucking shit. He's just a fucking little punk ass fucking white kid that fucking got some money and keeps doing stupid shit, and somehow they keep giving him money. I don't know. He's one of those that why do they keep giving stupid people money, but they keep doing it, and then these people think that they're fucking whatever. And yeah, no, I don't like him. I don't think I like him.
Well, then this will make you happy.
I never heard of him. Disney fucking ass motherfucker.
Well, it'll please you to know that I'm like 99% sure that his boxing career is completely over because fucking Anthony Joshua fucking he fucked him up, man, bad, dude.
Well, the thing is, I think, okay, because I listen to the banter and the chatter, but I don't invest in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hear everything that's going on and whatever. And apparently, this last one, it was harder to get the guy to actually sign the contract because he didn't like the terms of the contract.
Yeah.
He apparently seeing that's where it gets me that all his fights are cool.
Uh-huh.
Remember we talked about it about the fight with him and Tyson. It's like, bro, you see Tyson train, and then you see him fight Jake. It's like that's not the same.
It's not.
No,
It wasn't.
no, that fool was acting. He held back.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, dude, so like his shit's fake. It's in the contract. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's in the contract. And this guy didn't want to sign the contract. He didn't want to follow the terms. And I think it's because it was like you have to throw the fight or something, you know?
Yeah. No,
And,
like
everybody gets $1 million. You know, your pride's a little hurt, but fuck, you're rich as fuck.
and see that's what happened.
That's just the fight, but you also get other money.
That's what happened. Like, okay, like that's when to me that's what proved it. That like all of his fights are fake. And here's my theory.
You're going down in the third.
Here's what happened with my theory on what happened is that because he was an influencer for a bit of time, and he did make a shitload of money just doing that, just posting up stupid shit on YouTube, you know. And with that, he started making money because he had so much money to spend. That's how he started winning all his fights. He would literally just straight up bribe the fucking other boxers. I'm not saying that he can't fight. I'm just saying that the fighters he was fighting were way more superior. They've been training their whole lives, and for him to go in there and make it look so easy too, it was like again. And I never saw any of the fights. I only saw the highlights, but like. Seeing that, I thought, okay, there's gotta be something to it. There's no way this fucking kid comes out of nowhere. Also, he's got like this like naturally gifted fucking fighter. Like, there's no fucking way. But then the Tyson fight comes on, and again, I just saw the highlights, right? But like we said, you know, like watching him train and then watching the fight, it's like, okay, no fucking way. You know what I mean? Like he was going maybe like half speed at best, you know, and but again, you know. The amount of money that Tyson made from that fight, he didn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit about his price. I'll take it. I don't give a shit. You know, money's money. You know what I'm saying? But Anthony Joshua, I think this is Anthony Joshua. He's still young. He's still fighting. He still has reputation to protect, his career to protect. You know, so if he had taken that fall, it would have made him. It would have fucked up his career if he had taken that fall.
Yeah, the thing too is that's part of the banter that I heard. Was that if he he's an actual fighter.
Yeah.
He's not like everybody else that's retired or something, you know, or different fights a different category or some shit, you know what I mean? He's an actual boxer.
Mm-hmm.
So like you said, I feel the same way, like him taking the fight and actually having to lose to this guy, it's gonna fuck his career up. Like big times, because it's like you lost to a goddamn Disney Channel ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a Disney ass white boy, you know? And yeah, that was the whole problem with the fight, like it coming together because he didn't want to sign the contract for something about the terms. And oh man, this one was one that I said I wanted to see because of that simple fact. I was like, if this fool signs the contract, I want to see him fight because he's gonna fight like a fighter.
Yep.
He's gonna fight the way professional fucking fighters fight. He's not gonna fight like you're sparring in the ring or you're training with a Muhammad Ali or some shit. No, he's gonna fucking show you what the fuck is up. I'm here to win, motherfucker. I'm here for the belt.
Well, the interesting though is that when they were interviewing him, this is not verbatim. So I didn't see the actual interview. This is just that I read off of. But it was one point when he stated that like he was kind of pulling his punches a little bit because like he knew he would really like hurt Jake Paul. But then come at the fifth round, he started getting frustrated. He said, "You know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna end this shit." And I see the fight, dude. Like Jake Paul, like like he's getting tired. And there's a part where like he put his hands down and dude he saw the opening and just boom just clocked him, dude. I mean, I felt that fucking punch. I saw it. I was like, oh shit, dude. Fucking Jake Paul hits the floor and he's just going woo like he's fucking like you can't hear him but I can see his face. He's like whoa. I was like yeah.
Yeah, he's just lost. I bet you he's never been hit like that.
Never been hit like that, dude. I don't think he's ever been hit like that. Cause the funny thing about it is that was that right hook that's his famous right hook that everybody was talking about. Because even Paul was saying that, so I know you get your right hook. Like, if you can catch you with it, so he got you, motherfucker. And the whole thing, and even just like just the comparisons to the fighters, it was like, it was like almost like a 1 foot difference, freaking like a much longer reach. Like this guy totally like had the odds in his favor from the beginning. So it was like there was no way in hell that he could have lost this fight. Like he literally would have had to take a fucking fall. There's no way Jake could have fucking beat this guy, regardless. The circumstances were just not there for him to fucking win.
Yeah.
And the only reason I bring it up, is because I don't like okay. And this guy I'm not even a fucking fight fan. I don't even watch boxing anymore. I don't watch UFC anymore. I don't have anything against it. I just don't like the idea of two grown men beat the shit out of each other for money. You know what I'm saying? It seems kind of barbaric. When I was younger, it was entertaining to watch. But just like it's like, and I know don't get me wrong. I know it's an act. These guys don't literally hate each other. Most of these guys are fucking friends. They work together. That's basically what it is. A lot of these guys actually like know each other, like outside the ring. But that kind of fucks with me too, because I remember it was a comedian, I can't remember who it was. He was talking about that, like imagine that, like you go home, you go home to your wife, hey honey, how was work? Oh, I had to fight my friend. Like, because that's basically what it is. That's your job, is go in there and fight your friends. And like I don't know,
I mean, the thing is, it's just a fight, see who wins. I mean, you're competing, but then at the end of the day, you guys are still, friends. What I mean? It's a friendly little match.
Oh, there was one thing though, the clincher though that I knew for a fact that AJ was not gonna fucking throw the fight because like his mentality going into the ring is fucking scary, dude. Like I would never want to fight this guy. Like his mentality going into the ring is like fucking Drago from fucking Rocky. Because there was a point in the I saw that interview. What?
I said if he dies, he dies.
That's literally what I was thinking because I saw the interview when they had Jake Paul. Like they were bringing all the fighters for that fight night, and they were just kind of the. Oh, you're muffled.
Oh, they brought up the lineup.
Yes.
The card.
Yeah, they brought them all up and there was a point when they were talking to Anthony. And I can't remember exactly what he says, but basically, like they stated at one point, that like when you go into the ring, you ever think about like the fact that you could kill somebody. And he says in the thing, like I have a license to kill, like this, like there's things that can happen in the ring, and but in the end, like this is just a fight. It's like it's never my intention, but if it happens, it happens. And I was like, damn, he just said that. If he dies, he dies. Just like straight up, dude. I was like, wow, that's it.
Whatever happens in the ring happens in the ring.
Yeah, and I said to myself, you know what? That's a fighter right there. He knows that there's no consequences. If somebody dies, hey man, you signed a contract. Yeah. You signed a contract, so did I.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what you get, you stupid white boy getting in the ring with the real motherfucker.
Fucking he broke his jaw in like 2 places.
Oh, good. Maybe just shut the fuck up for a little while.
That's what I said. And like again, like I mean, now here's the thing. This is funny though. Because I don't get wrong. I'm glad that motherfucker got knocked out. But after it happened, I felt bad for talking shit, man. Because like, I mean, he fucked him up pretty bad.
It was like, oh, I wanted to get his ass beat, but not that bad.
Yeah, dude, that's what it was. Like, I felt bad. I felt bad about it, like for talking shit. Like, my cousin Roops was like, "Dad, don't feel bad. He's a millionaire."
You want to beat the big boys, you gotta fucking take the big boy shit.
And it's funny though.
You can't put yourself in there and romp with the motherfuckers that get down and expect to be fucking whatever because I gave him some money. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Somebody you're gonna come across a motherfucker that ain't fucking joking. A motherfucker that ain't playing the game that you're fucking playing. and he's gonna show you what is up. And finally, I'm glad somebody showed this motherfucker what is up, because shit, man, just no, like, oh, I'm a good boxer. You ain't shit, bro. Like, your money bought your shit. You went from fucking Vine or whatever, you went viral on Vine or YouTube or some shit. Then you went to Disney, and then from Disney you went to fucking whatever now, and like, yeah, like you're fucking, you're just a nobody that's trying to be somebody and just acting, and you're getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty much a fake actor. You know what I'm saying? That's what influencers are. You know, they're just fucking people that are doing. I mean, they're doing their day to day, but they're fake fucking soap opera people. Like, fuck that shit.
It's true. I know the last thing, and then we'll change topics. But I saw one thing was funny to me is that apparently his brother Logan Paul, I think Logan, apparently he wants to fight Anthony next, and I was like, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, first of all, you just saw what happened to your brother. Like, he fucked him up badly.
But I think the other brother actually was like a semi-boxer or some shit like that.
Well, apparently he wants to fight him in the WWE ring, but like no rules, no holds.
That's gay as fuck. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I said. I was like, no, you want to do it? You don't want to do it, like, you know, under your circumstances or whatever the fuck. I was like, stop being a bitch, man.
Yeah, that scripted ass fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. I was like, that's right. And again, to me, that's just some white people shit. You know, petty fucking white people shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, if that ever happened to me, I would be like, you know what? Hey, take the loss, man. Shit happens. You shouldn't have opened your mouth. You know, that's what happens. Fuck around and find out. You know.
Yeah.
And again, so I mean, I just thought it was funny that his brother suppose he wants to fight him next, and I'm like, okay, if that happens, I just might pay for that fight, because that's gonna be fucking funny to watch. Because that fucking idiot, like, I don't know, dude, it's like, no. But anyways, we're going to change that real quick. So we're coming to close to the end of the year. How was your Christmas, by the way?
It was pretty good. I celebrated out here with the peoples.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been hanging out with, and you know, one of my friends now, I guess.
Your squad.
That hang out here in the neighborhood and shit, and pretty much we just, you know, everybody meets up at the gas station, and we just chill at the gas station and do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, what's funny is everybody thinks that we're like homeless people, but we're not. So there's some days where people just come and bring us food all fucking day, and it's like, all right, you know, we're drunk, we're smoking, we're just chilling, fucking, all right, fucking, hey, that person's got turkey plates. It's like, you want one? Fuck it, you know, and we chill, and yeah, and so Christmas, we were all out there. There was probably like 15 of us, I think, all sitting on the side of the gas station. Fucking, we had a speaker with a microphone, and we're jamming out. Some people are fucking doing karaoke, and
That's nice.
yeah, it was good. It was good. We were just out there getting high and shit, and fucking what is it? The cashier came out. I think it was like 11:30. We had been there since like fucking 2:00 and shit. And at 11:30, the cashier came out and was like, "I'm gonna call the cops." And I was like, "What'd she say?" I thought I heard whatever. And the second time she said it, like the music had hit, so I just saw her mouth move. And because like the first time, nobody moved.
Yeah.
Everyone looked at her and just fucking sat there like, "Yeah, right." And whatever she said that second time, which I didn't hear, everybody was like, got up and just kind of scattered. And I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And yeah, it was funny. One of the fucking roommate guys was like, he was like, "Go," and I was like, "Where? Who the fuck do I follow? Are we going to the pad? Are we going to the park? Where the fuck are we going?" And he just looked at me and goes, "The fucking cops are coming. Follow me." And I was like, "Okay." He followed him. He was getting all mad because everybody's like, "Get Joey," because I'm the one that's standing there like, what the fuck's going on? You know,
all confused and shit.
This is my. I mean, it's not my first time but this is like my first time here at.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm whatever, and everybody's like, get Joey, get Joey. Fucking, he's like, come on, the clock. They said the clock, they're coming. And I was like, no, I'm not supposed to go over there. They were like, it doesn't matter, just go. You're with me. And I was like, okay. So I went, and I'm kind of glad, like, I listened, and it kind of, it worked out, you know, ended up fucking sit out pretty much almost all night, and everybody just jumping from place to place, fucking getting kicked out and trying to find more drink and shit, and yeah, it was a good Christmas.
That's
It lasted 2 days.
That's good. I'm happy for you. Did you get anything like any bad gifts or anything, anything like anything that stood out?
Huh? Anything what?
Anything that any like badass gifts or anything like really crazy happened?
Oh, I didn't get any gifts this year.
No.
No. If anything, maybe, you know, I mean, I wouldn't call it really a gift.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second, sir.
Sure.
Okay. Yes. Okay then, and we're.
Yes, folks, this is what happens. We do this shit live, so guess what? We get everything. You get everything. I'm not getting into this later. I don't really give a shit. Okay, maybe we'll start up this dead air here. What's going on? All right, well, I apologize to the audience. Just give me a minute, and like I said, I'll edit this part out.
I'm here.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Hold on.
See, fucker?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's something came up right now. You know, like I told you, I'm a popular person out here. But no. Somebody came and told me something. But yeah, no. I'm good.
Okay. How's it go? Well, my Christmas actually is interesting because, okay, like I said, I'm coming close to the end of the year, right? And this has been a really eventful year. I'd say for both of us. You turned 40 this year. That was the main thing.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
Good.
I told you, well, that was one of the main things of this year, and then a whole bunch of other things happened. But it was a good year.
Yeah.
Good and the bad.
So congratulations on your success in making it this far, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's it called? It's like I said, I'm not gonna go into like any of the bad shit that happens here. I mean, I don't want to bring any negativity into the show, but amongst a lot of the crap that happened this year, like there was a lot of like really good like high points. And now the reason I have to bring this up is because like Joey and I have been like pretty much this whole year we've been saying this is gonna be our year. It's gonna be our year. We're gonna make shit happen. We're gonna make some moves, and get some shit done. And it sounds like wishful thinking, but in actuality, like that was basically us just putting it out in the universe. You know what I mean? A law of attraction. Saying it out loud. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen this year. And we kept on saying it, repeating it over and over again. And all the while we're doing that, we actually were, actually doing shit. Like I finally got the balls to fucking, quit my dishwashing gig at Corner Bakery, and got another job right across the street, same pay, better hours, less stress. And in the time that I was at Corner Bakery, up to the time that I was at La Costa, the only reason I left La Costa was because my car broke down, and that was it. That was the only reason, and I was still able to get to work, but I didn't want it to be such a pain in the ass. So I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna take a break. I have enough money in the bank. I can just stay afloat for a little while until I can figure out what I'm gonna do. Well, in that time, I was just drinking my money away, not really knowing what the fuck I was gonna do. And all the while, I was Joey turned me on to all of these gaming apps that I could use to make a little extra scratch, on the side while I wasn't working. Now, funny thing about that is that I'm still using all those apps. Okay, so from I want to say back in like I think like March. I think it's those when I quit my job. From March all the way to now, I have accumulated $125 in Amazon credit. I've collected 50 dollars to my actual account that I got from the Benjamin app. That one still owes me $30 though. I'm still pissed about that one. I'm still trying to fucking dispute it because I got it up to like $30 on there, like 29.07, and it still hasn't paid out. And I'm pissed. I've been waiting like over a month for this shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? I just want the fucking money so I can get rid of the app. I'm tired of the fucking the waiting bullshit. But the thing is because I wasn't even playing games. I was just watching the fucking ads. And you only get a penny for the ads, which means I watched 290 freaking ads to get that fucking money. So of course, I want the fucking cash. It's 30 fucking bucks, goddammit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But besides that though, here's where it gets crazy though. Is that the other app I've been using, it's Best Play and Just Play. Now the Best Play one for some reason stopped working on my other phones, but oddly enough, it still works on one of my phones, just one. And the Just Play app works on all my other phones. So what I've been doing is that whenever I'm at home waiting to get a ping from DoorDash, I have all those phones out, and I'm just there, putting in. And even if I don't get the actual goal to get the bonus points, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the time period, you still get a few cents for it. So what I do is like every time I get to like 20 cents, I cash it out. And so roughly, I've been making about an extra $1 a day. Now $1 doesn't seem like much, but
I think that's the key to it is cashing out whatever, like just cashing out as soon as you hit a certain like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I noticed is once you hit like 75 cents or you start getting to $1 and you're just trying to accumulate, that's when you start getting 5 cents, 10 cents, and it's like, what the fuck? Like I'm trying to make some money, motherfucker.
yeah. So like usually I cash it out at about 20 cents. What I'll do, I'll go to the game, and if the payout is like maybe it's like less than an hour, then I'll leave it alone. So I've cashed out close to like sometimes like 75 cents, but it's only because like I was already at like 30 cents as well. So I have like 10 minutes left. Let me just get a few more points in there, and then I'll cash it out after that. But then I'll get pinged, and I'll take off, and I'll come back, and I'll forget about it, and I'll come back on. It's like, oh well, I only got like 30 minutes left, so I'll just wait for the next cycle, and I'll just let it build up. And right now, I'm averaging $1 a day, and I know because like last week when we recorded, I showed it on my phone. It was at I was at $77, and so from Monday to Sunday, that's what I'm doing the time frame is about a week. So from Monday to Sunday, I made $7. Well, from last Sunday to today, now it was another $7. So I'm roughly making about $1 a day. Now again, that doesn't sound like much, but here's the thing. Right now, I have $84 on my PayPal account, and I'm not touching it. You know why? Because I don't need to. I'm not using that money for anything. I have my job. That money is just there, just building up. Doesn't even have a goal. I'm not saving specifically for anything. I'm just doing it just because I can. Now that's a quick tip, folks. Now here's the sad part about it. The reason why I bring this up is because, like I said, this has been a very good year in some sense, right? But this made me a little sad. Okay, because here's the thing: when every Christmas, I'm always fucking broke, so I never get to get anybody gifts, or I only get people like shitty gifts, right? And so I gotta do vape. I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's strong. Shit. Ooh, shit, that's fucking strong. Sorry, I was not expecting that. Oh, there you go. What's it? So sorry. So what's it about? What made me a little sad is because I made a point earlier this year when I started doing DoorDash and I started actually like getting a good flow going. I said, this year I'm gonna get everybody a gift. And I don't mean everybody I know, but I mean like all my family members. And I wanted to do that because I'm always broke, and I always feel like my family kind of like doesn't really expect anything from me because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of like set their standards kind of low when it comes to me, and It bugs me a little bit more than I thought it would because even though I know I'm the black sheep of the family, which it is what it is. Um, like, I don't like the fact that they underestimate me. They think that I'm not doing shit or that I can't do shit. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever feel like that?
Yeah.
Like, because besides getting rid of gift, which I was very proud of myself for that, because I got my mom a Stephen King book. She likes Stephen King. I got my brother um, a gift card from Cowboy Chicken because he eats there a lot. I got my sister $50 worth of groceries from HEB. I got her a gift card for her and her husband. No. And my dad, I got him a philosophy book by Marcus Aurelius. And I got my mom because I don't think he reads fiction. I've never seen him read fiction. I was gonna get him Fight Club, like I said, but I don't know if he would have read it. So I found that Marcus Aurelius books. Now I know he'll read that, so he'll appreciate that. The cool thing is he started reading it right away, so that made me happy. So that made me feel good. Oh, and I also got my parents a $50 gift card from Komori sushi place, which turned into a $60 gift card because they were doing a promotion right now for the holidays. So I spent about $200 in gifts for everybody for the holidays, and I was really proud of myself, because I didn't go cheap. I actually, like made the effort, and I got everybody something, right? And I'm not saying that I'm looking for like acknowledgement on that, but like I would have thought that that would have been a little impressive, right? But no, nobody really seemed to like, bring anything up, right? So whatever, fine. Well then, my mom tells me she's gonna get me a phone for Christmas, right? And I had to wait a whole extra month because we were gonna get it last month, but then my fucking bill rolled over and I get automatically withdrawn. So I had to wait a whole month to get a new phone. So when I got a new phone, it's an awesome fucking phone. I've never been this excited about a fucking phone before, so I'm not taking it all. I don't care about that shit. But this is a really good, expensive ass phone, and I'm using the fuck out of it, so it's good. But here's the thing, though, is that when we got to the place, when AT&T, because I switched service to AT&T, they asked for a trade-in, so we can get a discount on the phone. And immediately I was like, no, I'm not trading in my phone. And my mom was like, why not? And I was like, because I still use it. And she's like, for what? And I was like, to make extra money. And he's like, doing what? I was like, playing games. And she looked at me like I was retarded. And I was like, I'm being serious. Like all of my old phones, like I use them all for playing games. Basically it's like I'm always doing something even when I'm doing nothing. And you know what the response was? Well, you should be doing something. I was like, the fuck that's supposed to mean?
There is something though.
They know. And I was like, what's that supposed to mean?
Your phone is an activity, I guess you can say. I mean, it is an active, or what is it? An adjective? No, I don't know, fucking whatever.
Well, because the way I saw it, and because I Ray gave me shit at first too, until I told him how much money I had on my PayPal account. And this was back when I only had $30 on it. Okay, now I'm at 77. No, 84. So needless to say, like, hey, okay, they'll go, oh yeah, $84. What the fuck? That's not bad. That's not chump change. And again, that's just fucking, that's just in my PayPal. My Amazon, I got another $62. But total I've had 125 on my Amazon because my misplaced goes to my Amazon. But the reason I was upset was because like I was thinking to myself like, I just told you that I've made. Oh no! Because then I told how much I made. I said total. I've roughly made about $300 this year just playing games on my phone. And just looked at me. I'm like, nothing. That's not impressive. $300. Like even while I've still been actually working, that's just fucking side hustle money. Okay, personally, if somebody told me, hey man, alongside my actual job, I made extra $300 just playing on my phone, I'd be like, how the fuck you do that? That's fucking cool. But no, I didn't get that response. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But like, the reason I'm like really bugged by this is because I thought to myself, man, like, this year really was our year. Like, we got a lot of shit done, made a lot of shit happen. Everything kind of just like fell into place, and we're ending on a good note, and we're gonna go into the new year on a high note, and hopefully this momentum keeps up. I'm gonna get that equipment for the shirts and for the laser engraver. I'm gonna put ready to work so we can start making our own merch. Like, all this happened because this year, we stayed on, eyes on the prize, we stayed on target, and we just kept on pushing and pushing despite our lack of support from our friends out here. We still made some shit happen. And all the while I think to myself, okay, you know what? I know that I practiced the art of war. I know that I've stayed silent this entire time because that's the rule. You don't let people know what you're capable of. But I think it's time to come out of the closet. Not literally. Oh, you know what I mean. Come on, not gay for the record. I mean like clean out my closet. Better put. All that Eminem and let everybody know. Okay, look, man. I know you all think I'm a fucking retard, but I'm really not. And let me show you how. Okay. All this just a fucking act. So y'all just leave me the fuck alone. But it worked a little too well because y'all think I'm a fucking fucktard, and I don't like it anymore. I'm kind of tired of it. Like, because it really does, like, it takes its toll on your self esteem. And you start wondering, you start believing it. You start believing, well, maybe I'm fucking stupid. It's like, no, you're not. Yes, you do stupid shit sometimes. Yes, and by definition, everybody's fucking stupid. But I mean, like, I put on this facade, that like I'm a lot dumber than I actually am. 'Cause I'm actually very smart. That's not me bragging. This is reality. Because like you are too. Like, you're a very intelligent person, but you don't fucking like restrain. You actually let people know that you're an intelligent person. Ray, on the other hand, he's a narcissist. He never shuts the fuck up about it. Me, like, you're humble about it. Ray, not humble at all. And me, I pretend like I'm inferior. And again, like, that can have some negative effects. So it's like now, Sid?
I don't know. No, I'm good.
Oh, so now it's like I'm like realizing, what, dude, I'm already in my 40s. I've put in this facade long enough. I need to start making some moves and actually like showing people what I've been doing this whole fucking time. Like Orville said back in the day, if you're a good writer, you need to speak up. You need to say so because the world is ruthless, and nobody's gonna acknowledge you for your feats. You need to speak up and say, hey, I did that. I'm good at this. I am doing this right now. What the fuck are you doing? And why you still look down upon me? Because again, I know my parents think really low of me. It's kind of sad. Matter of fact, my dad, he got me this Bluetooth speaker that I'm using to talk to you, which I love, by the way. It's actually nice because since I broke my mic way back when, this is a really good substitute. When he was explaining to me what it was, 'cause I thought it was just a phone stand. When he explained to me what it was, I said, I didn't know if you were still doing your thing, and I was like, fuck you. I'm still doing my fucking cast. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you gonna say something like that? Like that was a slap in the face, dude. I was like, what the hell, man? Like, I know that I'm the black sheep, my sister's the golden child, but it's like nothing pleases these people. Like, nothing I do is good enough, Now, I know some people are watching going, what the fuck is the point of this? Well, on our show, we try to talk about mental health on a regular basis, especially mental health in men. Because let me tell you something, folks. When you're a guy and you've gone through a lot of bullshit, a lot of dead ends, a lot of fuck ups, a lot of fucking things blowing up in your face on a regular basis, but all the while you're just trying to be better, and finally, all that hard work starts paying off. You want to feel good about it, but the people around you are looking at you like you're not doing shit. It's like it's kind of hard to be happy. See?
Yes, sir. Nothing. Yeah. I'm coming. Hold on. Let me get something here. Here goes that.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm talking a bit. And this time it was office. No, but I'm good. I got a hotel in my fucking hand.
What's it go? But I mean, but you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like I was talking to that friend earlier this week about it, and I talked to him, and we were talking about that, and I was like, what sucks though is like, you doing?
Nothing. I'm fixing myself.
Oh, good. Like, I was thinking about it, I thought to myself, man, what sucks is it like, this year, like, I fucking killed it, man. Like, I fucking crushed it this year, Like, every year has been up and down, And like I said, we kept on saying this is gonna be our year, and I started really breaking it down. I thought to myself, like this for the first time since I've been a child, that I can actually say that I'm happy, not just grateful. Like, I'm actually fucking happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, few things that are still in the air. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, my daughter still fucking hates me. I think she's kind of getting over it because she did wish me a Merry Christmas, but she called me by my name. She didn't call me Dad, so I'm like, ugh. So I'm not really holding my breath on that one. But besides that, like, this year was actually really good. Like I said, like I quit my dead end jobs. I saved up my money, bought myself a car, and I wasn't planning to do DoorDash like long term. It just kind of like I just realized, you know what? Like if I really utilize my time, I can make really good money doing this. And I don't have anybody in my life. I'm not dating anybody, nor do I plan to anytime soon or ever. You know, and so all my friends are all grown ass adults with kids of their own or other responsibilities. So like I have nothing but free time. So I can do DoorDash literally from whenever I wake up until about 4 o'clock. That's usually when I do it till. And in that time, potentially I can pull $100, just driving around listening to music. You know,
Yeah.
and you think about it, it's like out of all the jobs that I've had that were so stressful and dealing with asshole, customers and employers and coworkers and these fucktard fucking pie baby kids that don't know what the fuck they're doing half the time, pissing me the fuck off. And that's why I would drink so fucking much too, because I couldn't sleep for shit. I get this job, and I've been start making good money, and I think to myself, you know what, like, let's kind of see where this goes. And now I'm averaging about 400 a week, give or take. You know, and if I can keep that up, then I'm good. I want to make five. That's what I've been trying to do. I haven't hit 500 yet. The closest I got, I made 474 in a week one time. But that was one of those. That was a week that I made $200 back to back. I made Saturday and Sunday both. I made $100 each day. That was fucking awesome. But that's happened before. Like I've had 2 separate weeks that I had $100 back to back 2 days in a row, and I had another one that I made just $100 I think it was on a Wednesday. So again, like potentially you can make good money doing this. The only thing that I tell people though is you gotta make sure you have a good car, and you gotta maintain it too. Like I got my car like right off the lot, started doing DoorDash, and again I don't have a life. I use my car just for work, and that is it. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't go out. I don't go out to eat. I don't spend my money on anything. I hoard all my cash and I spend it on things that I need, not things that I want. Because I realize that too. You know, all this shit that you buy yourself that you don't really need, it's like it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't improve your quality of life. All it does is just, it's like temporary satisfaction for a much bigger problem that is not going to solve that way. You know, I'm not saying there's something wrong with having nice shit, but I'm saying is that like if you are making decent money, and this is the important part, instead of spending it on things that you really don't need or things that you think are going to make you happy, invest it. Invest it in yourself. That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did. I got that advice from I can't remember who it was. It was a guest on one of Tom Segura's podcasts. They were talking about that about money. Like, what should you do with your money? And he said you should invest it. And he said, invest it in what? He said, invest it in yourself. And I thought, and again, I don't remember the entire spiel, but that line alone, like, really, like, hit home. I was like, yeah, he's right, man. I mean, why are you spending your money on, getting drunk or partying out, going out to eat, and this. Dude, put that money into yourself, man. Make some shit happen. Oh, you love your job? Good. But you want to do your entire life? You want to do it till you die? I doubt it. Wouldn't you want to fucking, never have to work the rest of your life? Wouldn't you want to be able to sit back and just count your money? Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? Really, really enjoy what retirement's supposed to be. Yeah.
I said it would be nice.
See, that's what Joe and I are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We're not hardcore influencers. We're not posting up fucking digital content or shit like that. But we are making an effort doing this. That's another thing that happened this year too. We finally transitioned. Finally started doing fucking our video and now actually live fucking podcast. Next month, I am planning a trip to San Antonio, so stay tuned for that because we're gonna do a live in-person podcast. That's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. So it'll be in about a month, give or take. So just stay tuned for that, folks. I gotta plan ahead. I gotta plan ahead, but so that'll be fun. But again, the overall what I'm trying to say is that like this year, like Joy and I, have made a lot of efforts, to make this shit happen. So again, so we can fucking retire, like really retire, and not actually have to work. We could just do this, as our fucking job. So that would be fucking great. And but that's my point though. It's like this goes to everybody, especially the guys though. Like, I don't care how old you are or what your situation is. Every day is an opportunity to flip it, turn it all around. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got right now, whatever you got, you can do something with it. So I'm not talking about money. I'm saying like you are capable of. If you're still capable of walking, talking. You can still fucking make shit. You can still do shit. Then guess what? You can get out of whatever shitty situation you're in. Every day is a gift, even the shitty ones. Every day depends on you and how it's gonna turn out. It might start off shitty, it might end out shitty. It doesn't matter. But if you're still here, that's a reason to be grateful. You know why? Because the next day, guess what? Try it again. Try something different. Do something different. You know, that's what that's.
Yeah, that would. Fuck yeah.
And that's happened to me and Joey. You know, shit, they just dropped off. 1 second. I apologize to the audience. Just give me 1 second. Let's get Joey back on the phone. I don't know what happens.
7, 2, 6.
Okay, I apologize to the audience. Just give me a second. I'm gonna wait for her to call me back. I'm not sure what happened there. Come on, Joey. Joey, come back.
Seven, 2, 6.
Okay. Yeah. I apologize to the audience. I do not know if there's an option to pause this. So you don't want to stop this video and start another one. So forgive me. I just need to wait for Joey to call me back. I will give him a couple minutes. Otherwise, I will have to stop this recording. But I do not want to do that. So just bear with us. Try one more time. The phone did actually ring. Come on, Joey. What the fuck happens?
7,
Yeah.
2, 6.
Okay, now he ignored me call. Okay, I'm gonna give him a minute. This is very, very frustrating. I think they didn't hear anything either. I apologize, this is very unprofessional. Trying to get Chickly back on the line. What the fuck, Joey?
7, 2,
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna wait. Fuck it. I can edit this part out later. I apologize to the audience. Like I said, if you're watching this later on, feel free to just go ahead and fast forward. I'm not sure how long this is going to be. But in the final draft that I post on YouTube and on Spotify, we'll edit out this part. So only you folks get to see this little blooper reel here. This is very fucking annoying.
7, 2.
God damn it, Joey. What the fuck happened to you? Okay. We'll give him 2 more minutes. If he doesn't have his phone, we'll wrap this one up. That's nice. Oh,
Yeah, sorry about that.
and we're back, folks. Okay, just to the audience, I apologize for that. If you're watching this later, I am going to edit this part out. So, like I said, hopefully you fast forward. Yeah, I was talking to the screen. I was like, hey, if you're watching this on Facebook, let's go ahead and fast forward because, yeah, I don't know how to stop this without stopping the entire video. I don't know how to do it again.
Without ending it, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't get it. Yes, I think here it'll end it and let's start a brand new video. I don't want to have two videos up at the same time. But yeah, I can edit that part out later. So yeah, so we're back, folks. Sorry about that. What happened though? Shit.
No, ooh, my bad. I got a call and I accidentally answered it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the call,
accidentally answered it.
yeah, the call ended. I was all like, "What the fuck?" And I was trying to call you back, and then it rang a couple times, and it didn't ring at all. And I was like, "God damn it, he ignored me."
No. I got a call and instead of denying it, I hit the fucking whatever thingy and
Yeah.
I hung up the call and I fucking answered the other one and whatever. And, yeah, my bad.
That was so good. Anyway, so like I was saying, my whole point was that, like, you know, this year, like, I made it a point to not be discouraged. You know, I saw an opportunity, you know, to better my situation, and then I took advantage of it. And I did exactly what I said. I invested in myself. You know, I took all the money that I had saved, and instead of, I mean, before I had too much free time to spend it on fucking booze and drugs, I bought myself a fucking car. And instead of going back to work, I'm doing DoorDash now full time. And let me tell you something, it is fucking great. Now, real quick though, I have to say this to anybody that uses the DoorDash service. Please, folks, I beg you, please tip your drivers well. You know, you don't have to give them an insane, crazy fucking tip, but understand this. On average, we usually only get about $2 to $3 per delivery, like, you know, our base. And which is not bad if the driver's not that far, don't get me wrong. But understand this though, what we're doing for you is saving you a shitload of time and gas. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe where you want to eat is like 10 miles away, way the fuck out. You know, maybe you live out in fucking bumfuck Egypt. You know, but you really want some fucking Chili's. You don't want to drive all the fuck out there. I will, but guess what? I'm not gonna do it for less than $10, $1 a mile. Think about it. That's reasonable. Because 10 miles is roughly about 20 minutes. 20 minutes up and back, that's almost an hour. So you're not paying me at least $10. It's not even worth it. Fucking McDonald's pays better than that. So again, folks, just be reasonable. Because at the same time, besides just us doing you that huge favor, we're also saving you, your life. Because it's dangerous out there. There's some stupid idiots on this fucking road sometimes. I have crazy road rage. I'm dealing with fuckers all the fucking time. I'm yelling all the fucking time because these idiots don't fucking drive for shit. I'm always worried I'm going to get into an accident. I've only gotten in one so far, but it wasn't that bad, thank God. But that's the point, though, too. Is it like, us drivers, we drive around all over the fucking city, like multiple cities, actually. It's a lot of driving, folks. It's very dangerous. It's very scary out there. So please, just have some sympathy, you know, and just do us a favor. And just tip your drivers a little good. Don't get me wrong. Most of my fucking runs are good. But I hear a lot of horror stories, people talking about how they don't make shit. And I was like, well, you don't have to take every run. I mean, you can turn down a few of them. I don't take every single run. I only take the good ones. You know, the way I do it, and this is just the way I do it, folks. Is that if it's under 5 miles, 5 miles or under, regardless of what the tip is, I take it. Because 5 miles is nothing. 5 miles is like 10 minutes, no big deal. But anything like close to 6 miles and up, I try to do $1 per mile. Because that's reasonable.
Oh shit! Hold on. I'm getting a call from my mom. Let me hold on 1 second.
Okay. This is what I can understand, folks. Give me a minute.
Yeah, my God.
Go ahead. I probably won't have to edit out this part. Because it's his mom, she knows we do the cast, so it'll probably be a quick call. She's probably just calling to tell them something. They don't have like elaborate conversations on the phone, so I should have to edit out this part. This should be okay. Just give Joey a minute. He'll be right back. is collagen. Yes. Collagen peptides. So I'll keep my skin look young and youthful. Do something. That's how I keep my beautiful face looking young and sexy. So you're welcome. Okay, maybe we'll have to end this part out. We're gonna take this long to fucking talk this long. Shit. But anyways, hope everybody is
Alright, I'm back. My bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I should have to edit out the part. I was like, talking to the screen for a minute. Okay, you I should have to edit out this part because he's talking to his mom, and they're gonna have like an elaborate conversation, so we should be good.
No. Well, I mean, they know to like keep it short.
Yeah, no, it was just funny because right when I was thinking, when I said, okay, maybe we'll have to edit this out. That's when you came back.
Yeah.
So no, we're good. Shit, what were we saying though? Shit, what were we talking about? Oh, investing in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was trying to say. I mean, like this year, like I said, this year was rough, you know. And again, I mean, nobody ever has a perfect year, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like shit's always gonna happen, no matter what. Things don't always go as planned, you know. I mean, things rarely ever do go exactly how you planned it out, you know.
Yeah.
But because of that, though, like I said, you know, don't be discouraged, don't give up, you know.
Yeah. No.
Like
I mean, you have to, you know, not everybody's perfect at the beginning. You know, you got to struggle a little bit. You know, you got to learn. You know, and shit. And that's the process of learning. You know, you're gonna fuck up, and that's how you figure out what to do. What happens when you do this? What happens with that?
Exactly. Like it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. Like another thing I want to bring up. Besides that, like, we need to stop being so separated. You know what I'm saying? We need to be more united. I was listening. This is funny, because this new phone. I'm loving this new phone. Like I said earlier, you know, I'm not a big techie person. You know, the last one I had for like 3 years, and I actually attempted to upgrade last year, and the fucking lady at the chick at T-Mobile fucking sold me a lemon. And I tried to return it the very next day, and they wouldn't take it back. They wouldn't take it back. It wasn't even 24 hours, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, "Oh, also it's fine." I'm like, "Fuck you! You sold me this phone, and I just told you it doesn't work. And you're not gonna take it back? Like you fucking kid? Like, good God!" So that pissed me the fuck off. I had to go back to my old phone. I have this phone now. It's the first time I've actually bought an actually really expensive phone, and I gotta say, I fucking love it. It's a fucking badass phone, too. Like, I'm still, like, learning how to use it. But, because the screen is so clear.
The new phones are fucking awesome.
See?
The new phones are fucking, like, they're
Dude, yeah.
getting more and more. They're
Dude,
fucking awesome, dude.
I mean, like I said,
like I always said, we have a computer, but they're becoming more and more
advanced.
like advanced and shit. Like you can do so much shit. Like my favorite one is the Pixels, the Google Pixels.
I've seen them. I haven't actually used one, but I've seen them around. I've heard a lot of good reviews for those.
And like making videos and doing stuff like that, editing and stuff. A Google Pixel is a good one to get.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of really good reviews. Excuse me for that one. The phone I have right now, I don't know the name of it. I'm not specifically, but it's a Samsung. It's a good fucking phone. The funniest thing, the first delivery I got after getting the phone, I get in my car because I'm used to my screen. My screen's really shitty on my old phone, so I can barely see shit. You know, when it's really like sunny outside, I'm over here like trying to like cover the phone so I can see, you know, like with my deliveries and shit. I get into my car and also I can see clear every day. I'm like, oh my god, this phone is amazing. I can see everything. It's so vibrant. I was tripping out. I was like, dang, I've had this phone forever, so I'm so used to like not being able to see shit. And I was like, wow, this is a big fucking difference. And but today I was driving around, and I was updating my Pandora. I was adding stations to it because I only have a couple of rap artists on there, and I realized a couple of weeks ago I didn't have Eminem. I think I only have like Tupac, Snoop Dogg, and I think that's it actually. And then so I added. Huh?
I said that kind of tells our age.
Right. Right. Oh shit. So
I had Eminem, fucking Outkast, fucking, fucking everybody from the 90s and shit.
Ah, you want to go see? You think you right there? You remind me of a few that I need to add because I guess the day I added Tina, Tech Nine and fucking Eminem.
Oh, I was gonna say Tech Nine, but yeah, Tech Nine.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I had never listened to Tech Nine until recently. Huh?
He's been around for a while.
He has been around for a while. I never actually listened to his music until recently. I started hanging when I was hanging Ray. He was putting on some little docu series that he did, and he's like he showed like little like samples of his music and shit, right? And I was like, he's really fucking good, you know. So I was like, what the hell? Like, but why haven't I never fucking listened to him? Again, I knew he's been around, but it's like, why haven't I ever listened to him before? Shit, what the hell? So I made a Tech Nine station, made an Eminem station, but then today I added Sabrina Carpenter, and another one. And again, like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm gonna listen to the Man's Body. I like her music. She actually writes fucking songs. The song fucking Manchild is fucking brilliant. I think it's hilarious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you listen to the song, dude, it's just fucking funny because you know she's talking about her ex, and it's like this bitch. Like, it's just fucking funny because the song's actually good. Like, you listen to it, it's actually a clever song. You know, like, yeah, she's like unlike most of these artists, she actually writes fucking songs. It's actual fucking her lyrics actually have substance, but you know, but anyway, but the point I was trying to make. Sorry, back to my whole the point of the story. I didn't know this because I always have my Pandora on shuffle because I never really know what I feel like listening to. So I just put it on shuffle and just let the face decide, right? So at one point I'll be listening to like fucking Beethoven and Bach. Next thing you know, I'm listening to fucking Tupac. Next thing I'm listening to like Britney Spears. It just goes back and forth. And at one point I never saw this feature before. When you go to search through your stations or make another one, there was a little pencil in the upper right corner. Never noticed it. So I tapped on it, and it says under the option of like which stations you want to be in your shuffle menu. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was an option. I thought once you downloaded a station or started a station, it would immediately put it into the mix. Well, apparently it doesn't. Apparently. Because I have a lot of comedians on my playlist as well, and so when I put on there, I said, "Well, just put them all on it. Fuck it." There's an option to select all. So I did that until today. My comedians were not in my shuffle playlist. Only my musicians. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a default option. They were like automatically you go to shuffle, it just plays music, just the musicians. So I was wondering why the comedian playlist never come up. That's why. So I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. Because like almost immediately after that, a Bill Burr set came on. I was like, oh shit, I never heard comedians before. Like, oh wow, I didn't know that's why they never played before. Well, that's cool. That means that I'm gonna get a handful of comedians in between my songs. That'll be a fun little change, right? No, this happened.
Oh wow, so you can mix up like stand up with your fucking music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's fucking.
I didn't know I could do that. I was like, that's fucking cool. So today was even more of a fun day because I listened to music and out of nowhere, fucking Steve Porter came on, Bill Burr came on, and Dan Cummins. Now that's again, folks. I apologize that elaborate story, but there's always a method to my madness. The reason I brought that up though is because since I did that option, a set from Dan Cummins, one of my favorite comedians, came on, and I would love to play the set. I wanted to, but because we're doing this on Facebook, I don't know if it'll get taken down or not. Because one time I posted up just to record just the audio of a George Carlin set, and my video got muted. So like the entire time that George Carlin is talking, like there's like no sound at all. So I was like, well, that sucks. So I don't want to play this set. Huh? What?
Yeah, no. I said yes.
Yes, I don't want to play the set, but I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. Because this, it really hit home. It really, because I get back to what you were saying about, uniting and not being so separated. Because, Joey, every time we do our final thoughts, the first thing you always say is, to remind people to take care of each other. And I like that you always do that. That's your signature reminder because in this set, that's kind of what he talks about. It said the name of the set is called of this particular track is called "Get Out of Your Echo Chamber, Crybaby," and
Okay.
and he's talking about people that like like are hardcore like in like certain political way, like they're really hardcore left, hardcore right.
Hardcore left, hardcore right.
Yeah, or like or your religion, like your faith, like anybody that questions it or challenges it, you like lose your mind. You will not listen to any reasoning at all, regardless of what it is, how they're presenting it. If it's not your way of going about it, you won't you're not standing for it. Like you won't have it. And he goes further to say that that like this mentality is so stupid. This is why we have these problems in the world today. We need to learn how to talk to each other more, talk to each other again, like we used to. And he tells this beautiful story about his grandfather, and he would go every week for like I think it was like I don't know. He didn't say I don't remember exactly how many months I think, but he said literally decades. Like it went like several decades of time. He would every week. I think it was on a Sunday. He would go have lunch with these group of guys, and I don't remember how many it was, but he said like half of them were hardcore red religious, the other half were hardcore left and not religious, and and his dad was not political, not religious, so they would have disagreements all the fucking time. Every single time that they'd have these
everything's a fucking debate.
yeah, every single time they'd have these. Good?
Every conversation's a fucking debate.
Mm-hmm. Every single time they go out to eat, they would have these crazy, elaborate fucking arguments, debates. No, not arguments, debates, back and forth. But every single time, at the end, they'd always shake hands. They were cool with each other, and don't get me wrong, it would get heated. I mean, because he mentioned that.
We're all at the same time. I mean, we're all in. Oh shit! How do you say it?
See?
We're all in the same group.
Yeah.
We just have different opinions and different views of shit.
Yeah.
But we're all in the same fucking. We're all in the same boat. Like at the end of the day, that's how you got to look at it. And then, like you were saying about the boxing, hey, we're friends, we're people. Like this is what brought us together. Like this is whatever, but like we're good. Cool.
Well, it's crazy. And again, this is a beautiful story. Like he goes further. Like at the end of every meal, like I said, they shake hands. They go out their way. And again, like I said, he did make it a point to mention how some of these debates would get really heated. These guys start yelling at each other. They start getting really mad. Because we get certain points, you get like, hey, what the fuck? Like you hit some veins once in a while. These are a group of old ass men. So let's be honest, man. Like they're a little cranky.
Grumpy ass motherfuckers.
Exactly.
And
So
now I know what you said. And now you said that old men.
yeah.
It makes no sense that you said that they're either far this, far left, far right, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're like.
Because they're stuck in their ways. Yeah, they've been like this way for decades. They're not gonna change their fucking mind now.
Hey, I only got so long to live. Fuck you. I'm gonna say what I want.
Exactly. No, exactly. You kind of mentioned that too. About being at this age, this point in your lifetime, you're not gonna change your way of thinking now.
Oh, you're not gonna hold back. You're not gonna win.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you. I'm gonna tell you.
But no moments.
Because fuck, I can die tomorrow.
He tiptoes around that, saying that.
Fuck you, why I can't.
He tiptoed around that, saying that that was his grandfather's mentality. It's like I don't know what the fuck how much time I got, but I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. So this happened. Now, here's the story. Gets crazy, a little sad, but beautiful at the same time. It's a bittersweet ending. He did this all the way up to his deathbed. Okay.
Yeah.
And when he was there in the hospital, because he couldn't go to the luncheons. To him?
They would go to him.
They went to him. Yes.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Dude, when I'm hearing this story, I'm driving around. I almost fucking cried. I was like, "Oh, that's fucking beautiful," And they would go see him. So
also to have a group of homeboys that close, but then also so apart. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it was cool that like because of that situation, like, nah, dude, we're not gonna break tradition just because of that. We're gonna go see you. Fuck it. And they did that all the way up until his death.
Yep.
And here's the best part.
We're not a game without our remembers.
Yes, and the best part is the very end. He said those men cried the hardest of anybody at his funeral. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That's true fucking friendship, true bond right there. And the point of that story was that, look at these old ass men still stuck in their ways, that completely disagreed on literally everything. But because they were friends, they were on the same, and then in the end, like I said, at the very end of the debate, they always found a common ground. They always found a way to just, okay, I see your point. Same time next week. See you next week.
Mm-hmm.
I thought to myself, why cannot everybody be like that all the time? All the time. It's not hard. It really isn't. I get in debates with people all the fucking time, and here's the thing with me, folks, is like, I love to debate, but understand this, I do not lose debates. Because I'm not going to get into a debate that I don't even, if I think there's a chance that I might lose, I don't even bother. That's why I always win. You know what I'm saying? But when I do debate, I'm very good at it, I know the rules. But my main point of that is that no matter what debate I get into, I always try to do it calmly and professionally and maturely. But sorry, better put not professionally, maturely, because I want you to see my side of things. Because a lot of times I get into debates with people, and actually the majority of the time, we're usually on the same page. We want the same thing. You're just not seeing it because you're so angry and worked up. You're not
taking the perspective of the situation.
See it?
You have a different perspective of the situation.
Different perspective, yes.
Yes, it's like, hey, we got the same goal, we got the same whatever, but we just have different perspectives. You see it this way, I see it that way.
Yes.
And that's one thing that, since I turned 40, I've been looking at is like, fucking, how do you say, put yourself in their shoes. You know what I mean? How would they feel about the situation about this? Or how would you feel about this? And that's what I've been doing and trying to look at things in different perspectives to try to understand people a little bit more.
And see, and then
the world is fucking crazy. Everybody seems mad now. So it's like, it's a good thing to, it's a good how do you say, something to do, or like how do you say, start doing and shit, or when you here comes my shit again, when I fuck me, they're calling me fuck. This was not important. But they're fuck. What's saying they're calling me? It's a good thing to use as a way of understanding shit, or processing a situation,
yes,
or circumstance, or anything. Because if you're against it, or if you're whatever, like, try to look at it in their perspective, and maybe you might see it that they might be right, maybe they might be fucking wrong.
Yep.
But you get an understanding and you see both sides of the fucking of the shit,
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I think it's smarter because if you're left, then you're left and you know all the left. If you're right, you know all the right and you're right. But if you have an understanding of both sides and the fucking whatever of how things process, you're not a 50, you're a 100.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you understand everything that's fucking going on.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that was it. It's like you understand everything that's going on because you see it from both sides, not just the left, not just the right, not just the fucking, red and blue. You see, I don't know what color they make.
Purple.
Purple, yeah, you know what I mean? You don't see just red or blue, you see purple, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's a better understanding, and that's how people need to, whatever, they need to do a little more research on shit, and yeah, it's just, we're building up to idiocracy.
It's true, like, also what it comes down to is, like, it's crazy because, I'm glad you mentioned how, like, turning 40 kind of made your change your thought process, because it did for me too. When I hit 40, I am a psychologist, but I've never looked into that as a factor. I know that our frontal lobe doesn't fully develop till we're 25. That's as far as I know as far as that goes. But I've never really like looked into how much more our brains develop as we get older. Because I always attribute it to your experiences, because that's one thing that they say. Well, Carl Jung said it best. We said, psychology is not taught through a textbook; it's taught through life experiences. which is why
Yeah.
I do credit myself to be an excellent psychologist because I have a lot of life experiences. You know, my sister was in psychology. She actually got her bachelor's, but when we would have conversations about psychology, she quickly realized that I actually knew a lot more than she did, even though she had
Yeah,
way,
there's smart and there's book smart.
yeah, she had way more education on the subject, but I had way more experience. So the combination of both, I mean, like I could easily school her on the shit. You know, even my friend Dr. Hadi, you know, she's a fucking doctor. You know, she's got a fucking PhD and everything. And now I'm not saying I could school her, I'm not saying that, but she'll still come to me for advice every once in a while. You know, there's still shit that she doesn't fucking fully understand. You know, every once in a while she's like, hey man, no, can I talk to you? What's going on? What's up? You know,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all
Oh, yeah, I have friends like that too, where they're professionals in their trade, but they call me a fucker that just fucks around with shit,
yep.
and they call me for advice or what to whatever about a better understanding of what the fuck's going on.
Exactly.
And the thing is, I think it's because I had a learning disability growing up, and you know my dyslexia and my whatever shit. I had a very hard time learning, so now my brain automatically dumbs down everything.
Yep.
So like when I'll read directions, and it'll be this, and I'll fucking break that shit down to retarded shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a dumb person could understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do that too, just in case somebody has something, you know, a question or anything, I'm able to explain it.
I used to do that
You
a
know,
lot.
and that comes from the teacher shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Somebody that doesn't understand, you know,
Oh,
from
man.
the teacher stuff, from the teacher school, the teacher school, from going to college, man, see, I sound dumb, but I'm fucking, but yeah.
I know what you're saying. You're good.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah.
Whatever you do for the audience.
It was just go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, from going from college to be a teacher, fucking I learned how to understand shit and process shit and you know and break shit down, and also with my learning disabilities and this and that, I had to go through a bunch of fucking special classes and shit like that where they dumb things down for you, you know?
Yeah.
So my mind automatically breaks it down, and I also do it so I can teach other people. Like, so yeah, I mean, I don't want to learn something, I want to fucking master it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's if I want to, you know?
It's crazy though. It's funny because I guess it's funny 'cause I do that too. I just forgot that I did that, and she mentions, yeah, I do that a lot too. Like I'll sit there, like you know, look at certain things, like how to do certain things, and I try to like break it down, like simplify it. There you go. So that's what I was going. I try to simplify it.
Simplify.
Right? Yeah, that's what, try to simplify it as quickly as can.
I
Okay,
can
you know.
dumb it down. That's a politically correct term for it.
But it's funny because like it's funny. Like I don't know if it's a gift or something that I acquired over time. But like one thing that I've always been really good at is analyzing people. Like
Yeah.
and I know this because and it kind of gets me in trouble sometimes because I always assume that everybody is thinking the exact same way that I'm thinking, which of course is impossible. Nobody.
I do the same thing.
Like I know I'm wrong. I know that nobody thinks the way each other thinks, but like a lot of times we have similar patterns. We have patterns. We have similar ways of thinking. And there's a lot of points when I think something a certain way, and assume that person is you know along the same terms, but then I later realize no, because you analyze the fuck out of everything. You break everything down to like the fucking you know like the most minuscule detail, and not everybody does that. So,
Yeah.
no, most likely they're not thinking that. Only you are thinking that. What?
That's why I also get the whole whatever of looking at both sides.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's simplifying things and understanding things. It's like, why does this person think like that? Well, this is what they believe. You know, it's like a whole like with religion and shit.
Yep.
It's like, why does this person hate me? It's because you killed their god. You know.
Yep. Right.
You know, like, so it helps. It helps to think like that.
Well, and then it's funny because like this is just a little side story. Like this is I mean like reality is like I'm not a violent person, never have been, I've been in a handful of fights in the past. No big deal. I mean, I'll defend myself if I have to. That's a whole different story. I don't back down from a fight. I just don't. I just prefer not to use physical violence, to resolve a situation. Um, like so before I turned 40, I was always like that in that sense. I'm like I can literally I can talk my way out of anything. No big deal. And I've always been good at that. I've always been very.
Myself.
Yeah, I've always been very charismatic, and I can always talk myself out of any situation. And it's funny, matter of fact, and I was so good at it to a point where a good friend of mine, John Moran, I actually spoke to him recently. I haven't talked to him in a minute. I met him out in San Antonio. Nice guy. I'm not gonna go into his backstory, but it was funny because there was a point when he was crashing on my couch he would do it on the weekends because he worked downtown, but he didn't live downtown, and so only on the weekends he didn't have a way to commute
He was a part timer.
yeah, he only worked on the weekends. Yeah, so on the weekends he would crash on my couch so we can just that way he wouldn't have to commute to work. And it was funny one night when he was crashing on my couch. This one was when I was.
Yeah.
You good?
My bad. I think back.
There's some people in the background. What's it called? One afternoon, well, one evening, I was still growing my hair out again. It wasn't that long yet, and he goes, "Man, like you kind of remind me of Kramer." And I was like, "Why? Because of the hair?" And he goes, "No, I mean that too, but no." And he goes, "You have like this amazing ability of like getting into trouble, but you also have an amazing ability of getting out of it." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess I do. Never really thought about it, but thank you." Because I mean, I took it as a compliment. It was like, "Yeah, I mean, I do get into a lot of shit, but for some reason, I always find a way out of it." I mean, I got the gift of gab, man. I can talk my way out of anything, and I have, and I've dodged a lot of bullets in my life. Believe me, it's not been easy. I just don't know where I get it from, though. I'm assuming my dad. I don't know. That's gonna piss me off. I haven't talked to my dad in like ever. I've never really sat down and had like a genuine conversation. I mean, I would like to know, like, do I get this from you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, are you like that? Are you very, I mean, I would assume so because he does have like 7 kids. God knows he knocked up all these fucking bitches one after the other. Because they're all different moms. So it's like, what the fuck, man? I got one daughter with one mom, and that's it, dude. Thank God. And that's like I barebacked a shitload of chicks for a lot of years. So my pull-out game is strong. Ain't no piping bees up in here. But anyways, what are you doing, fucker? You got me mute again or what? Sir, come back to the conversation. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, this sounds good.
This fucking guy, fucking doing fucking side hustles and shit.
No.
Hey, bitch. This is my time, motherfucker. Do this shit later. Joey, come on, man.
No, I'm right here. No. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck me. Everybody that's listening or everybody or whatever, I'm fucking sorry. It's just, I'm, like I said, I'm a very popular person. Yeah. I feel like I was paying attention to the last fucking 10 seconds.
I know, like, fucker. Have we even listening, fucker? Have we even listening, fucker?
No, I was listening, but like at the end, like the last 10 seconds, 15 seconds, I was asked a question or something, or I was told something, and but yeah, continue. So I can remember what we were talking about. I'm sorry, it's my shit too. Like I have certain things, and then I have my ADD and shit like that. So I want to do multiple things at once, and then my brain is like, depending on the circumstances of the conversations, my brain sometimes hits priority or whatever, or like I can do both. But sometimes there's like, oh, you gotta listen to this one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I fucking, like I'm saying, my mind works fucking weird. Like I hear music all day in my head.
Yeah, me too. Well, I hear certain songs.
Yeah, but you know, like just a song repeating over. You know, oh, this song is just stuck in my head.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like hey, you know, fucking music, different songs, different whatever's it, and that kind of stunts my
Attention span?
look, I can't even think of the word. My concentration.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It stunts my concentration because I'm trying to think and process and handle the situation or the problem, like same thing with like school or you know working out problems and shit. I'm hearing music in my head.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do now? And in my head, I'm here. I tried so hard, but
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I'm just trying to figure out what time the train's gonna get to Boston, bitch.
That's fucking funny.
But yeah, I apologize, but yeah, continue.
What I was saying was that like I said, you know, so the way I analyze shit, you know, like that something that I've always done. But what I'm trying to figure out is there further development in our brains, you know, as we get older that they don't talk about, or is it just something that happens through life experiences? You know, like as you get older, do you just naturally mature and just see things differently? Because it's not always the case. Because like me, for example, like I'm a very calm person. You know, I'm very, very chill. And don't get me wrong, I am full of rage. Always. I'm the Incredible Hulk. I'm always fucking angry.
Exactly. How you, whatever. I'm always fucking angry. I hate everybody.
I'm always angry. Yeah, I'm always pissed off. But like in the conversation I had with my parents a few weeks, well, about a month ago with when my sister's on the way to my sister's wedding, I explained how, you know, I got to a point in my life recently, and again, I guess around 40, that I said, you know what, like I'm this old now, and up to this point, I have a laundry list of names of people that I've lost, and some of them were very young, and a lot of them I didn't even know that long, which makes it even more sad because, you know, like I said before, you know, like sometimes it's not how long you know somebody, it's just what you do with the time that you have with them. So everybody that I've ever known to this point that I've lost, I remember every single one of their names. You know why? Because they all had an impact in my life in one way, shape, or form. So when I got to 40, I realized, you know what? Like, I'm one, very lucky to have made this far. But two, like, I don't know how much time I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the healthiest person in the world. Yes, I do work out. I try to eat right, but I also drink a lot. You know, and I was a long time smoker for over almost 20 years. You know, like and besides that, I'm a delivery driver for Christ. I'm a milkman. That alone could get me killed. Every single time I go to work, I might not go home that day. You know, excuse me. Don't get me wrong. I always tell everybody I'm gonna live forever, but I say I'm not gonna die of like natural causes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like I'm gonna find a way to live forever. I guarantee it. But my point is like when I got to 40, all of a sudden like everything just seemed so different. I started looking at things like, you know what? Why? Why is everybody so angry? Why is everybody so angry? I don't get it. What's the point? You know, what's the point? What's the point of what?
To me, what's the point of what you're fucking angry about?
That's my point. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Let me.
The fucking Little Mermaid is black. I'm mad too. No, I'm just playing.
No, go ahead.
Significant shit that.
Oh, you're saying off a little bit. You're saying.
Shit. Sorry. I started yelling a bit.
You good?
Look. Fuck.
I can hear you fine, but you sound muffled. That's all.
If you're getting mad over some mundane shit that doesn't affect anybody else but you,
Yeah.
that's fucking being a bitch and complaining.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're mad about something that has to do with everybody else, that has to, you know, make things better, you know, or something, you know, help somebody, whatever, okay, that's a reasonable thing to be mad about. But if you're just always mad about stupid shit, then it's retarded to always be mad over stupid shit.
Yeah, that's my point.
Mad over things that I can't change, like in the world, you know, in society.
Oh yes, okay. I'm glad you said that, because that was a conversation I had with my dad.
Perspective, like the whole thing too is perspective of people. You know, I get angry because you can't, whatever the perspective.
That's what I'm saying. Because like I said, like my perspective on a lot of things, and from 40 to now I'm 42, almost 43 next month. Like it's almost like it's evolved, you know, to the point when I'm around other people that are getting worked up. Like you said, you know, oh, you know, Little Mermaid is black, you know, where the fuck, you know, and or sometimes, you know, like kind of it's like kind of like Comic-Con. And again, and right, let me quick disclaimer: I am not making fun of anybody that goes to Comic-Con that are like hardcore nerds, you know, that you love, and you love the backstories, you know, all the stories like in and out, like the back of your hand. I have nothing against you guys. You know, all I know is you guys have a shitload of free time, but some of y'all take that shit way too fucking serious. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, some of the most innermost details of certain characters, you know, and it's like you forget these are fictional characters. In the words of Stan Lee, what?
I said fictional characters like Jay Silent Bob.
Yeah. Like what bugs me about this, just want to get this started really quickly. What bugs me about people that are that hardcore in the comics? I'm not talking about people that cosplay. I love those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers are creative as fuck, man. I love seeing that shit. I'm just talking about the ones that like they go like way too deep into the stories, to where like they act like it's fucking like these are real people. You know, like, oh, this person like he couldn't defeat this person. This is this. And again, in the words of Stan Lee, okay, whoever wins in a fight depends on whoever wrote the comic book. Whoever they want to win. That's all there is to it. You can apply whatever backstories or rules or physics you have in your mind, according to fucking backstory after backstory after backstory. The writer of the comic book is going to determine who wins every single time. So don't take the stories so seriously. They're fictional stories. They're for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. That's all I'm saying, folks. But, what the fuck? Why did I bring that up? She was talking about comic book. Oh yeah, I'm talking about like you know, people that like analyze the fuck out of everything. You know, like they have to like break everything down in like specific details and shit like that. And it's like, no, dude, like calm down. Like, look, all I'm saying is
Some people that simplify things, and there's some people that complex things.
yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you. Like what I was trying to say is like there's a lot of instances that there's been a lot of cases that I've got into arguments and debates with people, and usually I'm looking for an opening, because to me that's my way of fighting. I'm looking for an opening. I'm looking for that opening. I'm like, there it is, and I find it, and I say, hey, wait a minute, you said this, and this, and they're like, yeah, okay. So here's the thing, though, I agree with that because this is this. What I'm trying to say, though, is maybe you approached it this way, everybody wins, and usually the response is like, huh. I hadn't thought of it that way. So yeah, see, that's my point. I think we're on the same page here. We're just looking at it from different sides. But if we can meet in the middle, I mean, I think we can come to a common ground here. That's literally every single time I get into a debate. Every single time. You know, I know how to talk to people. I know how to get them to realize, hey, no, look. I'm not trying to fucking start a fight here. I'm saying just hear me out. I think that we can come to a good compromise here, to where everybody wins. You know. Because that's what I want. Ultimately, that's what I want. Like that's what I was saying when I said when I was telling my dad. It's crazy. I used to be so angry all the fucking time for a lot of stupid shit, and usually I was just envious of other people that had more than I had, because my rough childhood, my I didn't have a shitty childhood, you know, I was mad that my life was not better. But then I realized, you know what, dude? Like, you're still here. You have a lot to be grateful for anyway, regardless. So don't worry about what you don't have or what you want. What? You talking?
Oh, Joey,
Everybody?
my bad. I was just saying, what's up? No. Yo.
I'm saying like I guess I stopped being mad about like things that I wanted, didn't have or couldn't get, and I started just being grateful for what I had. So now the reason I'm always angry all the fucking time, like you said a minute ago, I'm pissed off, and this is crazy because it was like 20 years later from Fight Club, to where I finally fully understood the character Tyler Durden, which was one of my aliases back a couple of years ago. When he said I wanted to put a bullet in the between the eyes of every panda that wouldn't fuck to save its own species.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And it's funny because it wasn't until like fully like 20 years later I finally realized why he said that. It's like because he wanted to fucking, like, if you're not going to fix your situation, then you do not need to be here.
Yes, exactly.
That's what he's
If
saying.
you're not gonna evolve, if you're not gonna advance, then hey,
We don't
the
need
thing
you.
is, we lack our fucking world now lacks, unless it's in the wild, like nature, actual nature shit. We lack the fucking natural selection.
Uh-huh.
Same thing with animals and everything, being that we fucking put them in cages and we're trying to preserve this and that or whatever. Like, we lost the natural selection fucking kind of thing. So that's why you have some animals that ain't worth shit.
Like, there's another comedian, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Ted Daniels. He said over there about how, I might have mentioned it before. Oh, there was a point when people lived in caves, and every once in a while, a child would walk too close to the edge of a cliff and fall off.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though, is it like, if your kid is too stupid to not know that it's not a good idea to walk off the edge of a cliff, then guess what? We don't need that kid. It's okay. Nowadays, we have guardrails around everything to protect these fucktards. And what happens is these idiots end up having sex with other idiots, and then what happens after that? USA.
Idiocracy. That's fucking idiocracy.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid people having too many fucking kids.
Making more stupid people. Making more stupid people. And then look, folks. I'm not trying to say like it's wrong to have a fucking family. I'm not saying that you should stop fucking. I'm just saying that like maybe you could raise your kids a little bit better. Because like I'm sorry, dude. Like I hate the fact that I did not raise my daughter.
Maybe if you actually raised your fucking kids,
like I'll admit
and not
this.
just, worry about yourself.
Yeah, like I'll admit this. Like I feel guilty that I didn't raise my daughter because like she does not like she has a lot of my characteristics, and she doesn't know how to deal with it because her mom and I never really dated. We didn't really know each other. Like we knew each other, but it wasn't like a relationship.
Like circumstances. It wasn't like that kind of relationship where it's like it was like bye and then and.
So it's
sometimes you want to be there, you want to whatever, but it's just circumstances just go a certain way, and it's like just
You know what sucks though?
you're just gonna
You know what sucks though? You know what? And since in light of what I said about about getting old and say you know how much time you have, I'm gonna say this little snippet of the backstory about my daughter and my ex, because okay, this is gonna be a semi story time with Max Power. I'm not really a story, but more like an explanation. Like the reason why I was such a deadbeat dad to my daughter was because everybody doubted me. Nobody's like I didn't have support from anybody that I was even worthy to be a dad. And I know this because they would tell me. My mom even told me one time, like not like in those exact words, but I mean, she basically there was an incident. And she said straight up, look at you didn't know what to do. You were panicking, fuck. And I think to myself, like years later, I look back and I was like, I was a fucking kid. I know what the fuck I was doing, man. Like I needed you to back me up and support me and tell me what to do and coach me through this. Like you were a kid when you had me, and you had your whole family backing you up. I had no support. Nobody backed me up when I had my daughter.
It sucks when you grow up in a certain kind of environment. Sometimes you don't have that male figure. Sometimes you don't have a younger person or somebody more your age, or it's just whatever. You don't have the people around you who teach you or show you what they should be, not what they should be, but what you should be learning, to process the world and understand everything.
Yeah.
It's like growing up without a father figure. It's like, oh, you don't know how to be a man because you didn't have a dad. But it's like, yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck. I grew up with women. I know how to make tortillas and I can make you some fat ass caldo, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to fucking build this goddamn shit. And it's just that's how it is. That's how things are nowadays. So like, we lack the family foundation.
And
The whole unity kind of thing of a family, like a tribe.
it's true.
You had your elders, you had your moms, you had your fucking dads, you had You know, you had all sorts of things, so you learned a little bit of everything if you had to. You know.
Yeah.
Now it's just like everybody just, you know, you learn a trade, you learn a fucking job, you get a degree in one thing, and yeah, you're super smart, you're a fucking doctor, but all you know how to do is that.
Yep.
You know,
You know everything about one. You know everything about one thing.
Can you change your fucking tire?
You know.
Yeah, you can fucking do brain surgery, but can you change your tire?
Yeah, like you know everything. You know everything about one thing.
Exactly.
You see, me, like that's another thing too that bugs me. Like I said, like I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like it's weird that it took me this long to stop denying the fact that my childhood was not great. I always told myself that it was. It wasn't that bad as you know as don't get me wrong, as bad as I mean a lot of people have some shitty childhoods.
The opposite.
It wasn't terrible.
Like, oh, fuck my childhood, but it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse.
You know, yeah, it wasn't terrible. Okay, I mean, yeah, it wasn't.
Had to start working at fucking like 10 years old.
Yeah.
He used to fucking dumpster dive at fucking 8 just to feed his brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You know, like, and he worked all the way up till he was 80.
No shit. Yeah.
You know, so like, yeah, like, you know, comparing shit to shit, you know, like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm like, I didn't have a terrible childhood. You know, I wasn't abused. You know, I wasn't abused. Let me clarify.
I was abused, but when I did get beat, I got beat.
I wasn't abused physically. My mom only slapped me in the face, I think twice on like two separate occasions. I was talking back to her, and I got swats when in school by the principal on a few occasions. That was approved by my grandmother, and may she rest in peace. And my grandfather spanked me with a belt on a couple. I think two separate occasions.
My dad made a goddamn 2-inch thick fucking paddle.
No shit.
And he drilled holes in it.
Yeah.
That said Punisher.
Shit.
And he hit me with it once. Well, both of my parents hit me with it once.
Yeah.
And once we saw what it does,
no shit.
we stopped using it. Well, it wasn't what they thought. They hit me once and they were like, "Oh shit!" Like that hurts.
That's what hurts, yeah.
And then that was my dad, and then my mom, because you know the dad will beat your ass. He'll pull the belt off and just whoop you till you're purple.
You sure?
But fucking mom fucking hit me once, and the second fucking lick, she hit the wall.
Oh shit!
And she made a hole in the wall.
Damn.
With the fucking paddle. And she's like, I'm hitting him with this. Is like, this is what I'm doing. It's like Family Guy with the guy that goes to shake him, and he's sorry. It's like the guy from Family Guy that oh shit, sorry, distraction. He goes to go shank fucking Peter and all them. And,
oh yeah, I remember that part.
And then he stabs himself, and he's like, "This is what I've been doing to people. I belong here."
Yes, I remember that part. No, I remember that part. No, he goes to stab Joe. That's when Joe gets locked up, and he was the guy and Joe was the guy that put him in prison. I remember that episode. Yeah, I remember that one. He's like, "This is what I've been doing here, people. Man, I belong here." That's fucking awesome. That's hilarious. But what else? Well, back to what I was saying though, is like I said, like I went into the mentality like right off the bat that like I wasn't good enough to be a dad. So don't get me wrong, I didn't give up right away. I mean, I still made some efforts, you know, like, you know, before and after the pregnancy, and delivery to me, and up to a certain point, you know, I made a lot of efforts, but then after a while, like, you know, she's up here. Hold on a second.
Yeah. You got a distraction. You got a distraction. I think mine was a little better than.
Nope.
You just like.
Sorry, folks. Sorry. My parents' dog, the one that hates me, by the way, came into my room probably because people are popping fireworks. She's getting scared. And another time she comes to my room. They're like, "Bitch, but we're friends now? Oh, you want to come hang out here?" Fuck, I hate that fucking dog.
Yeah.
I hate that dog, dude. I try to be nice to her. I try to be mean to her, and nothing fucking works. Nothing works, dude. Okay, I apologize to the audience. I apologize to the audience. I see this really quickly. It's just I was thinking about the other day It's like it's unhealthy. This dog and relationship is unhealthy because I hate this dog with like a visceral hate. I hate her the way I would hate. I hate her the way I would hate a person that killed one of my cats. That's how much I hate this fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a dog. It shouldn't matter. But it's like, dude, she fucks with me. She's like a fucking bully. Because she knows I can't touch her when people are around.
Have you tried to sugar her up?
I have, dude. Matter of fact, on Christmas Day,
I break bread every time.
Christmas.
When I got motherfuckers that like the dogs that don't like me, I break bread every time I fucking eat. I give the dog a little bit. Give the dog a little bit. Before you know it, that motherfucker is sitting on my lap.
Check it out. I was talking to Liz, right, and she's the one that gave me that tip also. She, buy some treats, and maybe she'll after a while she'll wise up to you.
And she's barking at you, be like, hey, here you go. And then she'll be like, hey, this motherfucker got some shit.
No, it's funny because check it out. I'm gonna keep on trying, but check it out. This is what happened. Initially, I didn't do that. I took that advice. I bought some treats, and I bought her some treats, and I gave her one. And initially, she didn't take it right away. She this little spot she hides whenever.
Yeah, she drops it. You gotta smell it, and
yeah, like my she has a little spot where she hides whenever my parents are gone. So I gave her the treat where she was hiding, and she didn't take it right away. I said, okay, she'll eat it eventually. And no, she did. Because I've given her food before. But then, fast forward on Christmas, I said, she was barking at me. I said, no, fuck it. I went upstairs and I got a piece for all the dogs, and I gave one to all of them, right? And she ate it. She ate it. But after a while, but within the hour, she started barking at me again. I was like, you ungrateful little shit. Like, what the fuck, man? I just fucking fed you. Like, you came in, not even right now.
But then again, what might develop is she might learn that every time she barks at you, she gets a fucking treat.
And then here's the fucked up part about it. This is another reason why,
That's what got me with my dog with the whimpering and the whining and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to give him treats to shut him the fuck up. But then I was doing research and this and that, and you have to address it and whatever to let them know that when they're quiet they get a fucking treat.
This is funny.
That's the thing you have to implant in them.
This is funny. I'm glad you mentioned that because check it out. We're gonna start winding down because we're almost.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start winding down, but there's another example in how my family doesn't have high expectations of me or think very highly of me because okay, as I stated, I am a psychologist. I did not finish school. Don't get me wrong, but here's the thing. Did Dr. Phil, and he calls himself a fucking doctor. So there you go. You again, as I stated a minute ago, Carl Jung said it best. Psychology is not taught through textbooks, it's taught through life experiences. So I am actually a very, very, very experienced psychologist. Trust me. And when it came down to it, I tried to explain to my parents a while back why the way they were taking care of their dogs was wrong, and that's why they're little shitheads. And I explained to them. I said to them,
they're probably rewarding bad habits.
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. And I explained it to them.
That's what people do with dogs. They reward bad habits.
I explained it to it in detail, and I said it's all psychology. So y'all know I went to school for this shit, right? And it's funny because every time I say that, I feel like it's in one ear out the other. They don't take me seriously. It's like, dude, again, this is for a lot of shit too. Not just there's so many.
It sucks because it's like you guys don't know that I fucking went to school for this shit, right?
Yeah.
Just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean I don't know how.
Yeah, that's what pissed me off. Because here's the thing, my main field is psychology. But here's the thing, though, is growing up, I read a lot of books. I went through everything. I'm a very curious person. I'm a philosopher. So I wanted to know everything about everything. The reason I don't know manly shit. The reason I don't know manly shit is because I didn't have a lot of fucking father-son moments back in the day. So I don't know auto mechanics. I don't know how to build shit. I don't know much of that crap, unfortunately. But not that I'm not willing to learn. I just didn't learn it growing up.
Yes, sir.
And that was another thing too, though, that kind of sucked though. When I was growing up, like I said earlier about my shitty childhood, is I wasn't abused physically, but I was bullied and by my dad a lot, and it's fucked up because I didn't really analyze it that way until recently. I thought to myself, dude, that really messed me up actually. To this day, I still have issues. I still have fucking eating disorders. I have body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people will brush it off and think that I'm full of shit. No, trust me, dude, it's a real thing. Because back,
Oh, I want to lose 15 pounds. And you
dude,
lose the 15 pounds, and you're like, I don't look the way I want to look.
dude, it's
So it's like,
it's
because that's where I'm at right now, dude. I am at the best weight I've ever been.
yeah.
I'm no longer obese. I'm overweight, and
Congratulations.
I feel good. I feel whatever, but it's like I still feel the way I used to when I was fucking 280 pounds.
Yeah, you have 280.
Yeah, bro. $20. I used to be 280. Like that was the peak.
Damn,
I'm at fucking
I
180.
didn't realize you got that big.
I'm at 180 now, so I'm technically overweight, but
Well, 180's not bad, dude. 180's not bad. I think Ray's almost 200.
yeah.
I think he's at.
Yeah, see, and that's my thing is I just want to be fucking. I want to be good. I want to.
No, but I mean, because but I mean, okay, like if you worked out, you could flip that, dude. Because Ray weighed about 180.
I've been doing sit-ups and my fucking. I'm getting tight.
Yeah, because Ray weighed 180 back in the day when I used to live with him. That's when he was like still like in really good shape. He worked all the fucking time. He was skating all the time, and he weighed 180 back then. But he was like fucking cut. You know what I'm saying? So like 180 is not a bad weight, dude. All you gotta do is just fucking work out, man. Just tone up a little
And
bit.
that's the thing too. Is like what ends up happening is you start building up more muscle than you have, fat, and you start looking better.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is just work out, man. I can send you some routine. Matter of fact, I'll send you a link to that page that I follow on Facebook, man. I've been getting a shitload of badass tips from there. I've been incorporating into my workouts. Like, and it's good. Like, I mean, I'll have questions myself. I'm like, wait, am I doing this right? And I'll pull up that page. Oh, okay, cool. That's what I do. Okay. Matter of fact, there's some workouts I found out I've been doing wrong for fucking years. I was like, shit, that's how you do it? Son of a bitch. 20 fucking years. I didn't know that. Like, I was a trainer, dude. I've done a lot from this fucking page. I've only had it for like a month. There's a lot of really, really good fucking workout tips on there. I'll send you the link. But anyway, the last thing I want to say about that, though, like I said, it's just like when I've never really had a whole lot of like support, from my family, so it kind of sucks. So like because of that, like I've always been discouraged and I'm like going forward with a lot of shit. But here's the thing, though, is that recently I realized, though, not recently. I mean, I've always known this about myself, but like I was thinking about it, though, you know what? But I think I know why. It's because like my whole life I've always gone against the grain. And the reason for that is because nobody ever taught me how to go with the grain. Does that make sense? Like, remember, like I've said in the past how like I had my mom. My mom was mom. I love mom, but she was always working. And then I spent like the first 7 years without a dad. And then mom married my stepdad, and he bullied me a little bit. He fat shamed me a lot. And I'm not gonna go detail about that. That's what happened. He fat shamed me a lot. And so I developed, like a lot of these mental issues, and now I look back at my life and think to myself, man, like that wasn't cool, Like it's funny that I look back at it now. I think to myself, that's why I have these issues. Like nobody like ever supported me. So I always like question myself. I always doubt myself. That's why I'm always so hard on myself.
That foundation.
Yeah. But
That background or something like that.
But because of that, though, because that's how I raised myself. I'm always going against the grain. Someone says you're supposed to do it this way, this way, this way. I say, well, I'm gonna do it this way, and they're like, you're not supposed to do it that way. You're not supposed to do it that way, but I'm going to anyway, and I'm gonna see if it works. And if it works, I'm gonna do it again. And usually,
I'm gonna be more efficient and better than you.
exactly, and they don't like that.
And they tell you, I told you so.
They don't like that. Now, I will say this, and this.
I didn't like you about that. The worst one I hate hearing is I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I use that one a lot. I use that one a lot. Now, one last thing, and we'll start wrapping it up. What the fuck was I gonna say? Shit, no. I had one final note in that. I remember now. Shit, I almost lost it. Okay. Okay, remember when I told you I got in that little fender bender a few months back when the
Yeah.
that chick hit my shit.
The whole insurance thing?
Huh?
I said the insurance thing?
Yeah. It sucked because well, I'm not gonna go into the whole story. The accent's not important, but with the insurance, yeah, but with the insurance, that was what I mentioned. That's point. So is the insurance. Um, I never followed through with it. Okay, now she hit me, so she would have been at fault. You know, I wasn't doing anything crazy or reckless. I wasn't doing anything crazy or reckless. You know, to cause the accident. It would have gone in my favor. However, like I told Joey, you know, everything that happened that in up to that point of the accident, it was everything against my instincts that easily would have prevented that accident from happening at all. That was one reason. The other reason, though, is because based on the situation, that like she couldn't see me, I couldn't see her. You know, it wasn't a crazy bad accident, and I know for a fact that, you know, her rates probably already went up just because of the accident. She had to file a report. Like the fact that I'll have to like follow a claim, and then she would have to do, and I'll have to getting more money. Her rates goes up even more. What ultimately came down to, I did not feel right, you know, fucking up this person, you know, financially, you know, over something that, you know, it was an accident. Nobody got hurt. The damage was aesthetic only. My car's still running fine. You know, it's not that big a deal. It's gonna cost you some money. It's not gonna be fun, but I'll handle it. You know. Well, the other day I was about to stop at the house to drop something off, and then I got pinged right away. So I have my car there parked behind my dad, and I said, I'm going to leave right now. Just give me 1 second. He walks into my car, and he sees the fender, the front, the light. He says, "Hey," he says, "Whatever happened with that, the insurance?" You know, he says, "Oh, I never followed through with it." I said, "What do you mean?" I mean, yeah. I just never go back. And he goes, "Like, I mean, was it her fault? Like, she never, she not have insurance?" No, I'm pretty sure she did, but I mean, I just never went back to, like, you know, follow through with it. And the way he said it and what he said was like, he's looked at me and goes, that's how you're supposed to do things. And I was like, since when do you care? You know, like, you see what I'm doing? Fucker, I'm telling a story, you asshole. Joey, asshole. Now
Look, I'm talking and I'm talking and my fucking phone is fucking, yeah. It's because I walk by nature with her right now and fucking, it got too loud, so I muted it, and I forgot that I fucking muted it. I'm already buzzing and shit. I'm going to go get some more beer.
Oh, okay. You already said that.
Huh?
You already said that, right?
Yeah, no, the insurance thing and it's doing things right. It's like, just because I didn't do things the way I was supposed to do, doesn't mean I didn't get shit done.
Yeah, like,
I didn't complete the thing. I mean, the objectives, you know, got done, but it's just like I didn't do the process right.
like, I mean, it's just, to me, like, I got
the right answer. I just didn't do the right formula.
like my thing was like I understand that, like, you know, like you know, he wanted me to follow through, like, follow the claim, or the fuck, you know, and I was like, but him going, like I said, it was an accident. It wasn't a big deal. Shit happens, you know. Like, I don't feel right, you know, fucking up somebody else's shit for something that, you know, it's just, you know, it was an accident. It's okay, you know, shit happens. Yeah. I mean, I don't love it. It sucks, you know. I hate seeing it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
like I was saying about perspectives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, think about if that happened to you.
Exactly.
And it was kind of, you know, the way it was. It's like, damn, I don't want to get fucked like that.
Yeah. And that's how I saw it. It's like, you know, like this whole year, in the past couple of years, I've been basing my whole life on this, like, karma, law of attraction, you know, being positive, you know, putting positive energy out there. You know, every time I'm dealt with a shitty situation, I try to see the bright side of everything. You know, and it's changed my perspective, my mentality, my life, my mental health. I feel again, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be, not even close. I still have a lot of work to do. I'm barely scratching the surface. But
no. We're barely getting there. I mean, we're only halfway, you know, in life cycle, and that's if we do hit the maximum age fucking limit kind of thingy thingy.
Well, I don't live forever, so I don't know about you.
I think we make it that far.
I don't know about you. I'm live forever, but anyways, the point I'm trying to make, though, is that like you know, you're gonna go through some rough patches, you're gonna have some rough issues, you know, but like the way you should be, and this is my opinion, you know, you don't have to take my advice, but as a wise man once said, a fool does not take advice. No, a wise man does not need advice. A fool won't take it. So don't be a fool. Just take my advice. Maybe you don't need it. Either way, You know, the whole actuality, like, you know, if you carry yourself in a positive way, you put out positive energy, if you be kind to people on a regular basis, you know, every day is not going to be the shit, but every day is not going to be shit. That's the best way to look at it, folks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people are gonna shit on you, and people are gonna hate you regardless of how good of a person you are. That's just life, man. Some people are assholes. Some people are miserable. Misery loves company. Don't fuel their fire, man. Just fucking avoid those people. Simple. The world's a big place. It's very easy to avoid somebody if you don't want to see somebody. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do a little stalking initially, figure out their schedule, but fuck it, it's not hard, folks. Just saying. I mean, nowadays with social media, it's fucking easy shit. You know. But anyways, what? What was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Nothing.
Oh, good.
Somebody told me something like cracked the joke.
But anyways,
yeah.
we're gonna go and start wrapping this up. Like I said, you know, Joy's out in the streets and
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I'm walking the beat and I'm doing this and that. And I mean, I always do this and that, but today there are a lot of
people.
fucking distractions.
I know.
It's the fucking holidays and shit like that. And this is what I normally do, is do this kind of stuff, but it's just today for some reason, everybody just fucking, like I said, I'm very fucking popular today. And,
It's all good.
Yeah,
Man,
it's not normally like this. My days are normally like this. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, but it's all good. Since we're doing that though, we can go start wrapping it up. I'm glad that we got this recording in because I wanted to get one more recording before the end of the year. I'll make it a point to post it up before the new year.
We could try to do one on New Year's too.
We can try.
Yeah, because I would like that. Like we do every Sunday, and how about every holiday?
That'd be cool. I'd be down.
You know, so like say Thanksgiving or whatever days, or Thursday, and then we.
No, I'd be down. I mean, like I said, I mean,
Yeah, whatever holiday it is, we record that date, and then we also record on our Sunday.
yeah, I'm down.
You know, so we can have specials.
Special fucking
Hey,
special
I
New
think
Year's,
about that.
New Year's special, Christmas special, Thanksgiving special. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That's a good idea. I'm down. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking down, dude. I'm trying to. Yeah, like I said, I've been working things on my end and trying to get us, trying to, move up a little bit, trying to make some whatever, so we can start getting our merchandise and all that shit.
Okay.
Because I have a few people that's what they do. They make tumblers, they make T-shirts, they do all that stuff. I'm just trying to get them with us. Like, I mean, I don't want nothing for free.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be taken care of.
Yeah, of course.
Anybody that's part of, whatever, we're all gonna reap the fucking benefits. But I'm just trying to make things where it's like it's reasonable, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I mean, like at the end, I want everybody to get a piece. You know. Yeah, like I said, I mean, we need to be united. Like I said, like right now, like that's what my mentality. This whole past couple of years is like, I'm tired of arguing and fighting and bickering people with stupid bullshit. You know, I'm trying to find a way for all of us to benefit, all of us to progress as a unit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like there's only one race, the human race. And that's it.
Exactly.
There is no fucking color. There's no black, no white, no fucking And for the record, for you Mexicans out there, Mexican is not a fucking race. It's a nationality. So again, one more reason why we need to fucking just get rid of racism, because it makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. If you're black, period, you can be black from anywhere. Matter of fact, oh man, we'll shut it down after this. I was listening to a Ralphie May set. May he rest in peace. I love Ralphie May. He's hilarious. It was hilarious. There was he was talking about that, about racism, saying how, like, the term African American is probably one of the most insulting terms you could ever use. Because you think about it, it's like you're talking to somebody is assuming.
Africans in America?
Huh?
Because there were no Africans from America?
Exactly. It's like you're assuming that this person, like most black people, like majority of black people that live in the United States have never even been to fucking Africa. So why the fuck would you call somebody African American that's never even been to fucking Africa? You call somebody a Mexican American because they were born in Mexico, they came to America. He said, no,
Yeah.
I'm an American that happens to be from Mexican heritage. I'm not Mexican. I'm an American. I was born here. I'm not a Mexican American. I'm Hispanic. I am Mexican. Like my nationality is Mexican, yes, but I'm not from Mexico. You know, and because of the fact that we have to explain all these little fucking details about the shit is why we need to just get rid of racism altogether because it makes no fucking sense. It makes
it just divides everybody.
I hate the fact like Ray, for example. Ray pretends to be racist on a regular basis. He loves to use the word nigger. He just rolls off his tongue. It's like every time
I
he
just like out sometimes.
no, get me wrong. It's funny because he doesn't hate black people. He doesn't hate black people for the record. Like he pretends to. He pretends to. He'll like a person will come out, a black person will come out in this fucking show or movie, and like fucking nigger, blah, blah, blah. And I ignore it. But him going, why do you make it a point? It's like, you know, like look at me. I'm being racist. Like Ray, you're not racist. Stop it. We all know you're fucking faking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
The black guy when he came over here and was like, I'm gonna break you off. You're gonna be like, yes, please.
No shit. Now, fucking Joe Sixpack, fucking Ray's buddy, Ray's fucking stupid white friend.
Yeah.
He's racist. He is racist. I mean, he's not hardcore, not fucking like hardcore fucking bigot, but he is racist. There's no doubt about that.
The people that aren't really racist, they're like, they're out there.
Hmm?
The people that are really racist, they kind of keep a little low profile until they get triggered.
Like with him,
You know, you have to hit the little button, and then they're like, "You nigger," and it's like,
yeah, like
you-
with with him. No, I will say this though. You're talking about fucking.
I said, "You are prejudiced, you little bastard."
What's funny about this though, and now we'll go shut down. We're getting sidetracked again. With him, with six pack. Now more so, not so much of the racism part though. He's also very homophobic, but. I think it's because he's like
He's got tendencies or
yeah.
whatever.
I think he's got tendencies. I really do, and that's why he acts that way. But anyways, that's all I want to say about that. But yeah, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to and proceed with our final thought. I was gonna ask some shit, but now I'll save it for the final thought. Are you in a good place? Can you deliver your thought or not?
No, let me get it a little bit quieter.
Okay.
I'm too close to the main road.
Mhm.
Normally, I take the back seats and shit to keep quiet, but
Okay. Well,
here we go.
while you're doing that, let me say this real quick. Really quickly, thank you to everybody if you've made it this far for checking out the show. If you're a first time listener or a new listener, give the show a chance. You know, if you're still not feeling it, hey, understand. We bounce around a lot. We drop off every once in a while. We talk about different things, but the point of the show ultimately is we try to talk about subjects that some people feel a little too sensitive to talk about. That's hence the show called "Don't Be So Sensitive." You know, we talk about things that should be more on the docket on a regular basis. That way, maybe people would not be so uncomfortable talking about these things. Like I mentioned earlier, in the story about Dan Cummings' grandfather, disagreed with these other old men for decades, but yet they were the closest, tightest friends ever imaginable. That's what I'm saying, folks. No matter, we're always gonna have different opinions on everything. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason at all we cannot still find a common ground. 'Cause we're all here for the same reason, just to make it to the end of the day, right? Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean that sounded like a final thought, but it was not.
Dude, I was like, did he skip me?
No, fuck no. I was just trying to give you a second to get a spot. Are you good?
He's studying with that.
No, fuck no, you're good. But I just want to. No, I just want to give a brief explanation, like what the show's about. Any like new listeners and shit.
Yeah, a little rundown.
Yeah.
But
okay. Sorry. Let me intro it better. This is what we like to call our final thoughts. So we got this little tidbit from Jerry Springer. May he rest in peace. He used to always do this at the end of every show. I always thought it was very insightful. He was kind of. I used to laugh my ass off at Jerry Springer for the longest time, and then as I got older, I learned to just love the show. And then, but the final thoughts I always love because like Jerry Springer, they were always so profound. Like he just give us feedback on like what happened.
It's like it's got some meaning and like it makes you feel like
Yeah,
it's like it was the little smart sprinkles on the top of the idiocracy.
Yes. And it's like you would get the message and you'd be like, you know what? Today's gonna be a great day. Yeah, I can feel it. You know, like it was very uplifting.
That bitch was whatever, or it makes it helps you understand a little bit, but then also like kind of appreciate the situation too in a way, you know, because it's like, yeah, you know, don't always regret what you, don't always neglect something, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it was always a good message
Yeah.
uh, to the stupid fucking circus shit show that it was. But I mean, hey, that's what people want.
Okay.
Look, we watch Kardashians now. 20
Um,
years, 20 seasons or some shit like
Oh,
that. Like,
shit.
what the
fucking
fuck?
ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Like, how long is a season? Are you guys doing two seasons a year? Or what the fuck are you doing? Because you haven't been that popular to me that long.
Not that long.
But continue what we're talking about. Sidetrack? My bad.
You good? Real quick before Joey starts. I didn't intro it, but the story about Dan Cummins' grandfather, that was Max Power's feel good story for the week. Just a quick reminder. So and not forget that I still included that. It just wasn't my story, but it was still a great story, and I hope you all appreciate it because that was my feel good story for the day. I heard that story, and I was again, I almost cried. I was like, wow, that was fucking beautiful. So real quickly, like I said, this is our final thoughts. This is Joey's final thought. Joey, you want to go ahead and give some of your you give it you know.
Final thought. My final thought. Sometimes I'm like, my final thought is, that's how it comes out of my head. So, see, it always fucking came out. Oh, God. But yeah, for Joey's fucking final thought, I've never fucking done that before. God, it's been a weird year.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck me, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so what I always say is fucking, you know, take care of each other, you know, fucking look after each other, check up on each other, make sure we're all okay, you know, because the only way we're going to progress is together, you know, like unity and stuff like that. And another one is perspective. Something that I brought up a lot is, you know, that's one thing that people don't look at is perspective. It's like walk a mile in their shoes, you know, see what it's like to live like them, you know. And then at that, it's understanding, because you can't understand or get a perspective unless you talk to them and you ask questions. You care. You actually care about, you know, something, and you fucking ask questions that, you know, it'll make things a lot easier. It'll help us a lot easier, each other, if we all did a little bit of that. You know, it's like, you know what, hey, he's out here begging for money, he's fucking poor, this and that. It's like, maybe this motherfucker just got robbed.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy just lost his whole family and everything went to shit. Like, there's a few people I met out here, you know, walking around and stuff, and some of them, they're not here by their intentions, you know. They're out here because of circumstances, and they just got fucked. You know, their grandma died, they lived with their grandma, they have no parents, and they're in the street, you know. So, perspective, think about somebody else, think about a mile in their shoes, and, you know, have a little sympathy, a little fucking compassion every now and then, you know, because not everybody is a fucking criminal, not everybody is a bad person. I mean, I've met a lot of rehabilitated people, you know, that, you know, done very bad things. So, like, you know, think about perspective, think about stuff like that, and it might help you understand a lot of stuff, you know, and just, you know, try to figure out where people are coming from before you start judging and doing anything about it, or being racist or anything, you know. But, yeah, that's a little, I put a little bit too much, God damn it, motherfucker. Fucking shit, shit. You see, there it goes. But yeah, that's what I've been trying to say, and I threw a little more in there than I wanted to, but hey, this is off the dome. This isn't fucking scripted. It's not written down. This is straight from the heart, from the mind, and yeah, just everybody take care of each other and think about perspective and walk a mile in somebody else's shoes, and you might not be such a fucking asshole.
Very well put. Thank you for that. Especially that last part.
Yeah.
Just to add to that, this is what I like to call Max Power's final thought. One, thank you, Joey. That was great. That's in my opinion, that's probably the best one you've done so far. Because you're right. I mean, right off the bat, main point. You always say, you always intro it. You know, take care of each other. That's one thing that I always appreciate that you say that first, because like that's been my mentality for the past few years. Don't get me wrong. I've never not taken care of people. It's just that now I try to like take care of as many people as I can. I don't overstep. Don't do that, by the way. Don't do that. I do not recommend it. But as I've always stated in the past, you know, if you can, you should. Meaning, like, if it's not gonna damage you, it's not gonna put you in a spot, then, you know, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I mean, you have to know when to say no. I have a friend that she has a hard time saying no, and it's funny. I brought up a story to her about Terry Crews. He did an interview, and when he actually had to get professional help from a psychologist to coach him to learn how to say no, because of the fact that he was an actor, he was so obedient to whoever was in charge, to where he was a people pleaser. And because of that, he was very frustrated all the time. You know, so whenever he was not working, whenever he was spending time with his family, you know, like at gatherings, at holidays, you know, there'd be points he would lose his shit. You know, he was so bottled up. And he actually had to get professional help to teach him to understand. Hey, sometimes you gotta say no. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. Once in a while, take care of yourself. And after he did that, he was a better person. Like, she would come up that his family would think, oh my god, here he comes, he's gonna blow up. He's like, okay, cool, no problem. And he's like, whoa, he's so calm now. And he's like, yeah, dude. You know, like, take care of each other. Don't overdo it. Be kind to each other. Don't be mean. You know, help each other out when you can. And you know, check on each other. That's the main message that I try to get across every time we record this, even just in passing. You know, folks. You know, the year's about to end, and let's be honest, not everybody made it this year. You know, not everybody got to see. Not everybody's gonna get to see 2026. You know, it is what it is. And the year's not over. I still get updates on my phone every single day. You know, these horrible accidents and murders. Did you hear about that woman that played Nala in The Lion King? Murdered. Most likely by her boyfriend. Fucked up. So understand, folks. Look, life is fragile. Life is unpredictable. Life is short. Most importantly, you know, every day is a gift. Like I said, and I've said this several times over. Every day is a gift, even the shitty ones. But every day is a gift. You never know what's going to happen today. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow's not a promise, it's a chance. So while you're here, do as much as you can, help as many people as you can, take care of each other, like Joey said. You know, and again, the most important part, besides, you know, checking on each other, which I love repeating this line. You know, be kind to all, because you never know, like Joey said, you never know what that person is going through. You don't want to be that person that pushes you. Oh, sorry, better put. Be the hand that pulls them off the ledge, not the one that pushes them over the edge. That being said, this has been Don't Be So Sensitive with Joey Max Power. I'm Max Power here with my co-host.
Joey, motherfuckers.
Y'all be safe out there, but more importantly, be grateful.
Bitch.